What's up, guys? Welcome to the Something Stoney podcast.
Just dancing. Waiting.
I mean, it can be.
Should be. Might be fun.
Honestly, Jimmy, when did it ever stop you?
That's a good point. It's a very good point. I'm a very musical kind of guy.
Hey guys.
Wait, are we on? Yes. Are we on?
Oh, hey.
We are now. Just now. It wasn't
Okay.
like talk. You're on.
Yeah, this is awesome. Hey, Elizabeth, welcome to our
Hey.
show tonight.
Hi.
Well, you're always on our show, though. I mean, you're like the backbone of our show.
Hey, third time is a charm. You never
There,
know.
and there will be more. Woo! How you guys doing? How is the week going? How it's Friday. Got to get down
It's,
on Friday.
It's been eventful. My birthday was on Wednesday.
Woo!
Happy
That was
birthday.
bad. No, thank
Should we
you.
sing to you? I mean, I sang to you on the phone.
You
Ready?
did a couple times.
Elizabeth, should we sing?
Yeah.
Ready? Okay, let's
Yeah.
do this.
All right.
Okay, on the count of 3.
Oh, light a candle for me.
Okay, light a candle while you're doing
I'll pour
this.
the drink.
Right? Cool. And I have mine. Good.
Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday
birthday to you.
to you.
Wait, you sound delayed.
You really left her hanging on that one.
I did. I don't know. I guess. Yes.
You
we were
forgot the song?
I forgot. Day
Yeah.
to you. Happy
Birthday to you.
you. Happy birthday, dear Justin.
Happy birthday.
To
Mr.
you.
Justin.
Oh, thank you.
This is getting weird. This is the weirdest
It's good.
birthday.
That was like the
birthday song.
ASMR happy birthday.
That is it is. It's a midsummer. Welcome to our cult.
Oh, this is great.
Yes.
Welcome.
Yes. How was your birthday, by the way? Tell us all about it. I want to hear it.
I mean, I went to work.
Okay, that's
Right?
great. Let's move on.
No, I went to work. I mean, I was like, I can take the day off, but and do what? Same shit I always fucking do when I come home. Like, I can't go anywhere. I
yeah.
don't want to anyway. I mean, most places I would go to are shut down anyway. And plus, at least if I go to work, I can have maybe some social interaction. So, and I did, and it was nice. Turns out talking to people is kind of nice sometimes. So, and
Really?
then I also found I know it's crazy. I'm just finding this out. So, it's one of the things that I'm learning as I get older.
Mm.
You know, I had a birthday. I'm a year older, and I'm like learning these things. And then I found out that the Burbank Mall is open again. I don't know how long
Oh.
that's been a thing, but
Probably for a while.
probably for
think-
a while.
Yeah, I think it's been open for a while.
But I haven't been there in like a year since all this shit went down. So I decided, fuck it, I'm gonna go there and at least walk around and get out a little bit. And I ended up having a little shopping spree for myself. The mall was like empty, so that was
Mhm.
great. Yeah, and then I came home and I got some Panda Express, and then
Nice.
and then I just and then I smoked a
Woo!
joint, and that was it. That was a wrap.
Good old
That's
panda.
a wrap. Panda, you know what the problem with Panda? It's like, look, I eat Panda occasionally. You get it. You. It sounds good sometimes. You just crave Panda, and you have to go. You have to go get it. Go to the drive-through. You get home. You start eating it, and you're like, wow, this isn't good.
Yeah, this is
It's just
garbage,
not-
but I fucking love it. It's the same
Yeah.
thing with Taco Bell. I fucking love Taco Bell, but it's such ass. But I love it. I love eating ass. You can quote
Well,
me.
I mean, that's
a
that
something
is true.
Stoney
He-
exclusive.
Yes, he does
Interesting.
love eating ass.
Yeah,
It's
I don't judge.
like
That's amazing.
groceries.
yeah.
Like groceries.
At
Yes,
all.
it's
You know, but I actually just
no.
ordered Panda a year ago, so I'm still kind of like in the hype of it. I'm sure. of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting timing.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Wait, do you have Panda? You have Panda out there, right, in Virginia?
Virginia.
D-
Oh,
all
you're
right,
talking,
I'm
you're talking
outside
to
of
Elizabeth. Okay.
I'm outside of DC.
DC
It's
in the
not-
house.
It's very historical here, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who'd you vote for?
Wow.
Snap to it.
Woo!
We can't technically ever, as a representative of VidiSpace, I do not respond.
Okay, Jimmy, who'd you vote for?
Well, we'll respond to this as a member of VidiSpace and a part of this beautiful creation that Elizabeth has. Well, yeah, we all know who I voted for. I certainly didn't vote for the other guy. So I will say, so
Yeah.
you're smoking, Elizabeth. You're drinking. What are you drinking, and what are you smoking? Let's start with that.
Okay, I'll let you
So
go
let-
first.
Yes.
Yeah, Elizabeth. What are you drinking?
Okay, well, I'm still drinking this Jefferson's from the last time.
Shit! Oh my god, dude.
It looks like
What?
the last time you had that was the last time that you had it on the show.
Yeah.
That's a true story.
Okay.
You're absolutely
I'm a
100%
genius.
correct.
Wow.
I know.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's
I don't
nice. Did you hear the
remember.
pop?
Yes. Ooh.
That's
good.
ASMR.
Nice, actually.
I like it. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Now I gotta go get
Oh,
my
wait, we gotta
bottle
get the
of rum.
pour.
Oh, yeah. Listen to this. Oh, that was beautiful. That was like the most beautiful thing
Nice.
ever.
Now
That
we gotta
could
get
be a
the sip.
podcast itself. Just
Just
listen to pouring, popping sounds.
ooh. Well, you have to have that little ooh in there too, because that makes it. That seals
Yeah.
the deal.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounded
You
nice.
do that better than we do, I
Yes.
think. Oh, that's pretty good
job.
though. Wow. Let me see if I can do it.
Can't
Wait,
wait
hold
to
on.
drink
Hold on. Let me see
this.
if I can do it.
It
Put it
smells.
back.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well,
It's so good. Oh, it's so good. That's pretty good, right? I think I got that right. That was good.
Ew. What is that supposed
Wait,
to
hold on.
be?
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna do it again. I'm just gonna do a random one. It's not really. I'm not doing an impression. I'm just doing the excitement of opening a bottle. I'll pretend I got my water.
okay.
Ah!
It sounds like you're horribly dehydrated, and that's why you need that water.
Sound good. No.
I'm in. So yeah. So Justin, what are you smoking today? What's
I'm smoking. I got a new strain. The brand is
Oh.
Plug. It's another good brand. There's no way you're going to be able to see that, but the strain is called Pro Cake. That's what's in my little joint here. It's 30% THC, which is actually quite high for bud itself. Most of it hovers around the 25% range. So yeah, I'll be ready for bed after the show. That's for sure.
Yeah, you will.
That's kind of the point.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. So I got the wild again. I've decided to go with well, I did the wild with my fruity, so like I'm gonna be pretty high fairly soon. It's already feeling I'm already feeling the effects of it, which is great, which is lovely. And I don't know where to put this, but I'm gonna put it right there.
That sounds like you know where to put it now. But do you know where to
I
stick
don't-
it? You know where you can stick it?
Where can I stick it? Tell me.
You'll figure it out.
Wait a second.
I bet I will. What's going on,
Nice.
Elizabeth? What's going on?
Nothing. I'm
What?
just listening.
So what did you guys do today? Did you do anything exciting? Was it a good day for you all?
I cleaned. That's a pretty good day
You
because
didn't
I actually
clean my
did something.
place.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, you did. It looks good, by the way. I like the lights and
thanks.
you
Yeah, I
made
got
this
some.
place
I got
look really nice.
got some fancy lights going on. I got some ambiance.
It looks good.
It's nice.
I
Thank
like it.
you.
Oh,
Mhm.
they change. Wait a
And
second.
they change. Yeah, there's a remote. I should have
Mhm.
brought the remote with me, but it can
No.
go through all different colors, and you can like fade through all of them.
You look,
There's a strobe effect for some
Ooh.
reason. I
Ooh,
don't know
the
who the fuck wants
blue.
that.
the blue looks great. But I'm
Oh, yeah.
obsessed with blue light, so
It's
The
really
light.
nice. I have
yeah.
some LED strip behind my TV in front of me here, so I kind of have almost my entire apartment lit up by LEDs.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
Like
It's nice and sexy. That's what it is. It's sexy.
It is, yeah.
super sexy. Oh my gosh. Oh. Well, I don't know if it's as sexy as like Elizabeth has the whole northern sky thing going on.
Wait a second. I got these cups
What are these
for
cups?
camping. It's for, camping if you want to have some wine or something. But I feel like I have that scene going on.
You do. You look
yeah.
very like you're out in the wild, into the wild.
Yeah,
I like it. I like it a lot.
it's nice.
I don't know. I gotta change my posters up. I always have the same.
Yeah, I was gonna say she comes in here with her fucking fancy like green screen shit. Like I get these
got
nice
nothing.
LED lights, and I'm like, it's gonna look real good. And then she's like, hold my beer.
Yeah, you totally fucked up. You suck.
No,
I
it
was
looks
yeah,
great.
ways, dude.
No, he sucks.
Come on.
I mean, let's be realistic. He kind of sucks. No, Justin,
I
you
do.
know I love you. You know I do.
Ew. I'm wearing
Um,
a pink hat like an asshole.
you are wearing the pink hat,
the show.
but you carry the pink rather well. If I were
Thank
wearing
you.
pink,
It's
I'd
because
look
it matches my fucking skin tone. That's
That's
why I
true.
look good in it. I don't know if that's good or bad. I think it's kind of a neutral thing. It's just like, it means pink works.
stupid. Yeah, I wish.
What does that say? Don't settle.
Don't settle. Oh yeah, this is my from Love and Monsters, one of my
Even
favorite
at
movies.
the end of the world.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that a lot.
This is a beautiful
Why
movie.
would you
if
settle
haven't
then,
watched
though? When it's the end of the world, that's when you're, blazing hell. I don't know.
Well, what?
Yeah,
well,
I mean, is it really settling if it's the end of the world, or is it just like we're trying to survive?
Yeah.
technically, it is the end of the world, except it's giant insects, like eating people. You guys got to see this movie. This movie is fucking great. Love and Monsters, it's fucking great. Dylan O'Brien, it's fucking great. I've talked about.
I mean,
it on the
honestly,
show.
I mean, if giant insects invade, I'm not gonna get picky,
Why not? Well,
because it's just like, yeah, realistically, you don't know. I mean, you could get eaten as soon as you walk out right now. I'll take the girl that's stalking me right now.
Wait, I thought you were going to talk about that.
If there's,
I know, I thought you were
it's a
gonna talk
little-
about
that's
that.
A little oh my god, dude.
What does she do?
It's just like
Tell us.
it's so.
I haven't heard gossip in so long. Tell me
You know
something.
what?
Tell
Yeah,
us.
I said I wasn't gonna talk about it, but then again, I always talk about like, oh, who care? So whatever, I'll fucking live up to my bullshit.
Okay, paint a picture.
Okay. So summer 1986,
Ooh.
Miami.
Okay. Ooh.
I am
Okay.
coked out of my mind. No,
Were you teleporting? Was this a different life?
this was a different galaxy,
Okay.
Far, far away.
far, far away. Yeah, but it was like now. It wasn't a long time ago. It was like now. It's like the bad trilogy era.
Oh.
Anyway,
Ooh.
yeah, you thought about it for a second, and you're like, ugh. That's the appropriate response. No, it's someone that I used to work with like a year ago. Didn't have much of a rapport with. We would talk to each other. It's fine. And then a year later, like a couple months ago, we follow each other on social media. Again, nothing. There's no dialogue. Nothing. My birthday comes around. I get a message. Happy birthday. Okay, great. Thank you. That's very nice. You reached out. How thoughtful. I go to work. Shows up. Gift bag. Shows up, and I'm like, okay, thank you. How thoughtful. And next day
No.
comes in
Not the next day.
another gift. Hey, I forgot to give this to you on your birthday.
Wow.
Wait,
Hey.
what was the gift bag?
Yeah, what
This
was
the
was
gift
the
bag,
birthday bag.
It had a lighter. It had whiskey, which doesn't do me any good.
Yeah, you're not a whiskey drinker at all.
No, I'm not really a drinker. Period. So
Yeah,
especially
exactly.
Fireball, dude. I mean, what kind of fucking insane person is like? That's what
Fireball's
I
pretty
mean,
good. I like Fireball.
No.
I gotta admit,
No.
I do.
I just
I
like
do.
my
I kind of
No.
like it.
urban meat, and that's it. Me
Yeah.
and really old men. That sounded wrong.
That's
but
a
I
weird.
just
Yeah,
mean,
that's a weird one-off thing to say.
No, like me and really old men, like their bourbon
No,
meat.
I got you.
Okay.
Fair
I got
enough.
Not
you.
like
fair enough.
together. Me and really old men getting together.
Right.
I'm not an ageist. Like I don't care how
That's
well
fine.
I do.
I
Like, you have to
mean,
be of age, but I'm just saying.
I think
this is a dark path.
I think you're just digging. You
Okay,
keep digging.
continue
And...
with the girl.
You sound like me.
So you do. You do. And it's like, Jimmy, you could have just like stopped talking about it and we would have been fine. And
Okay. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. No, I like it. I like it.
no, I like it. It's great. It's great to watch people spiral. No, so yeah, next day shows up with like a dessert. Okay, great. Keeps likes all of my pictures.
All of them?
All of them.
I like all your. I'm gonna like all your pictures right now.
I should do that.
Yeah, let's still like all.
I mean,
pictures.
it's fine if you guys do it.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
But
Yeah,
now it's not fun anymore. It's yeah.
She watches the show too, so probably. So she'll be.
She
like,
might. Yeah, she might.
One a
she
day.
probably will watch the show. Okay,
let's
fine.
start just liking his stuff like all the time.
I really
Dude,
thought that would
no,
be
and then everyone watching is gonna be like, I'm gonna do that too, and then
That's a good idea.
Find him.
Everyone who's watching this, just go and like his shit. Just like everything. I want to see that happen.
yeah, and I just don't like. I don't understand it, you know, and I'm trying to be. I try to be nice. I try to be polite, because that's my nature. But it's like, why do I have to feel bad for your lack of self-awareness? Because I mean, would either one of you think to do that, even if you like had a crush on this person, assuming that that's what this is?
I think it's tricky because, and I'm just
No, hang on. Would you take it that far? Would you show? I mean, I'm talking like
that's a bit far.
This exact context.
Yeah,
like
that's a bit far.
You're not like seeing this person and you're like, I'm gonna surprise him. No, this is like.
Yeah, it's there could be a lot of reasons for it, and I'm trying to be kind of nice about it because
I'm trying to too, but it's like it makes me uncomfortable.
I think the best thing you can say, and this is my free advice, so do with it what you will, is that I think maybe at some point just maybe send a message and say, hey, this is really cool. I appreciate it, but I don't need the gifts, and I it's just not something. I'm not really looking. I'm not really looking.
You're right.
Now.
No, I'm not.
Keep it honest, and just go. This is very much appreciated. It's finding the balance of being a nice guy, but not being not letting your
pushover.
Walk. Yeah, exactly.
That's always been a tough line for me to walk. I've gotten a lot better at it as I get older.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like, you don't want to make people feel bad, but like, no. I don't like feeling like this either. So
yeah.
I put your Instagram over top of you.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah. Follow me. Yeah.
Like on Instagram with your handle. Yeah.
Hey, you should put follow on Twitch.
Oh yeah.
Twitch.tv.
Oh, let's do it.
Justin_butts. Because for those of y'all that don't know, I'm back to streaming on Twitch, streaming them video games, and it's a lot of fun. And the streams are fucking legit now. They're the shit. They're the bee's knees, and I can actually do streams exactly the way I want them to be.
Oh.
I have all of these opportunities because I'm streaming from my laptop now instead of a console. So I have all of these nice little features at my disposal. And I also have a much wider variety of what I can stream.
Oh,
so there's a lot going on. I could put like music. I can get copyright strikes for music, which has happened a couple times. But you know what? It's just the nature of the beast. Sometimes you fucking get almost banned. But you know what? That's all right.
Don't do that. What are you doing, Elizabeth? What was this? I don't hear Elizabeth.
I don't hear her either. I think
Sorry, I muted myself.
But...
I didn't want you to hear me typing.
Oh, we don't mind you typing.
It says right under you on Twitch.
Oh my god.
And then your handle, Justin_butts.
Yes. I'm gonna follow you.
Yeah.
You already follow me on Twitch.
I know. I already follow him.
Follow
you
him
silly
to
Billy.
the motherland.
To be fair, I
come with me, my babies.
I stalked you a little bit on your birthday this year. But you're
okay.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I didn't. So what I did was I posted something with you on like Facebook and Twitter, and then I called you to sing to you, and then I send you a text too?
Yeah.
And then I posted your phone number in a I sent it to
Yeah.
I posted an ad in Craigslist.
You rented billboard space.
Billboard space. I wrote your name in your number in the bathroom stalls, every one I could find. So I figured at least you'll have a good time.
Yeah, it was great.
I'm glad.
It was great.
I'm glad. Happy birthday, buddy. I know it's over, but
Thanks. Thanks.
so you know what, the you wearing the pink hat makes me happy.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what?
nice. My wardrobe has never been more colorful than it is now,
You're
and
very
it's nice.
pink. Yeah.
Normally, I'm just black on black, but now I'm pink on blue.
You're
It's
pink.
nice.
You're a pink lady.
I'm a pink lady.
Do you know what a pink lady is? Do you guys
Yeah, it's
know
an
what a pink
apple.
lady?
Nailed
No,
it. Genius.
no. Did you not see Grease?
Anyway, thanks for watching.
Did you not see Grease or Grease 2?
I don't know if I've actually sat down
I'm
and
not
watched
really a
Grease ever
greaser.
before.
I mean, I saw it, but I wasn't really into it.
Yeah, I'm not really into musicals. The only exception is La La Land.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
But here's the thing, though. Grease 2 has Michelle Pfeiffer singing, "He's a cool rider, a cool rider. If it's cool enough, I got more. I think that's really great.
I felt it.
I think I just relate to the narrative of La La Land.
He did you see what he just did? He like just completely dismissed my great singing Michelle Pfeiffer, Cool Rider. That kills me. That broke my heart.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's a moment. I need a
Whoops.
moment. Whoopsie.
And put that in the Something Stoney blooper reel.
Damn right. Damn fucking right. Yeah, I watched Grease 2 today. That's what I did. That's what I did.
How does it hold up to this first one?
I mean, it's a terrible movie. Like Grease 1 is a classic Grease 1 has a really good soundtrack. It's a good, you have Grease 2 is so stupid, but I don't know, it was like $5 on Vudu. Like I've been like obsessing, like I'll go on Vudu and I'll just find shit that I used to watch as a kid. I'm like, oh, it's $5 to buy. Or like, why not? Like Motel Hell is $5. Like all these awesome movies are $5. I'm like, I'm gonna, you can rent it. You can't rent it for that. So like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'll buy.
I do that on Apple TV.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
They have all these deals sometimes.
I love that. I love that. Like, especially for movies that you just would have on, that you don't necessarily need all the extras and all the. I don't need to see the director's commentary of Grease 2. I don't need to see that. I don't need any of that. I don't need behind the scenes.
You can understand their approach. So maybe you can, because you're just comparing it to the first one. Dude, Grease 2 is like Peninsula.
Oh, gosh. I wish it was that
good. You guys talk about Peninsula a lot. I've never seen it.
Dude, Grease 2 is the RoboCop 3 of the Grease verse.
Yo, RoboCop. Don't even get me started.
God, RoboCop is like a perfect movie, by the way. The original,
it's fantastic.
I haven't seen it since I was a kid.
It holds up ridiculous. Like,
really?
Because it's violent as fuck. I mean, super fucking violent. Yeah, I was shocked. Like, I watched it about 3 years ago. Fuck, it's violent.
It's really intense, actually. Yeah. But I think I read something that when they wrote it to be like a tongue-in-cheek kind of idea, where it's like this ridiculous RoboCop. What a fucking. I mean, if you take yourself out of the movie and you're like, I'm gonna make a RoboCop movie, you're like, what? Especially back then with not as much, I guess, effect opportunities, but it ended up being a classic.
Yeah, well, Paul Verhoeven's early films, like Paul Verhoeven knew how to make a movie. He knew how to make a social satire. He knew how to make like Starship Troopers, that RoboCop, Basic Instinct, Showgirls.
Here we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, I went there.
It's got
I went
shoehorn
there.
right
Alright.
in everywhere.
I went there. I'm like, I'm gonna do the Showgirls dance pretty soon. I don't know
Oh.
what the Showgirls dance is. No, I'm not doing that. I won't do that. To
Is
you
that the
guys.
last hour of the show?
It's weirdly.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! We are having
What?
a performance tonight, though.
Are we? Oh my god, we are! Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, so
Even if it's just like 2 seconds.
no, it's gotta be longer than that. So Justin
1
here
second.
is like he's like the beatbox champion.
I'm ready.
So he's
A
gonna beatbox
champion?
for us.
Wait a second!
Yeah,
hear
that's what I
this.
said. Well, I don't know. I'm just saying, but I'm sure
Yo, this
he is.
isn't happening. I'm telling you that right
Yes, you're beatboxing. Do
Come
it.
on,
No.
come on.
Do it.
Teach me.
Do it.
And then we hear you.
now. No,
Yeah,
this is no.
We'll do it if you do it.
I'm
We
a
will do
drummer,
it.
so
Yes.
you know it could come out. Maybe I don't know.
Do it. Do it. Do it. The whole show's gonna be us going. Do it. Do it.
Just
So
do
stupid.
it. Don't let
Um,
your dreams. Be
So
dreams.
you, all right? You want me to like teach you or whatever?
Yes, that's
Yes.
what we want.
All
I'm
right.
ready. I'm ready.
Okay, we're in.
Well, I hope you're ready because I have no fucking idea how to do this. So
Yeah. Do I
can't
get
wait.
like close to the mic?
Yes.
it might help.
Here.
I just be careful with that.
Boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom,
Okay,
chicka.
yeah, maybe don't. That might not be good. Yeah,
Probably.
Never
Okay.
mind.
I don't know if
Okay.
these are beatboxing mics.
That's what she said.
Okay, so what you're gonna do?
I want to beatbox like in Men in Black when he's communicating with the.
Oh, when he's talking to Biz Markie.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Biz Markie is a
He's,
Biz
like,
Markie
really
is a
crazy.
beatboxing champ for sure.
He's not as good as you, obviously.
No, he's way better. He's so
Okay.
good. He can do all the crazy noises. I could just do like basic beats, like
Well, let's hear it.
like that, like what Will Smith was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, wait, you just started it and you stopped. Do it again.
Yeah.
Do it. I'm getting
Okay,
into
so
it. Do it.
you're gonna look like that, almost like that, but yeah, let's get a sound bite of that. You know what? Maybe the tutorial.
I like
doesn't
when
work.
he does like the.
Yeah, do that part.
Oh man.
Can I just
Okay.
do like a?
Here's what
wiki wiki?
Here's what I'll do. I'll do the basic beats. The thing that you're talking about that Will Smith does, I actually did kind of practice that a little bit at one point.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm not gonna do that.
Yes,
That
you are.
one's over the top.
Oh.
so you're like- Like that.
that was. This is great.
I don't
if
even know
you're-
if that's technically good or not. I could just be like talking out of my ass, and everyone's like, "What a fucking loser."
Probably.
What a
but that's
poser.
all right.
No,
we like
no,
it. We like
Jimmy.
it. You don't think so?
Take it to negativity land.
Yeah, that's true. No, you were amazing. That was the best I've ever heard in my life.
No, see, it's just like when you have all that hyperbole, it's I can't take you seriously.
What do you mean?
Feel it.
There was no hyperbole there. That was just fact.
See, and it's just like you don't even have a straight face.
I'm a little
That's
was-
worse.
It was. Hold on. Watch this. This is good. This is good. I've got it. Justin, that was really good. Like, yeah, it was probably one of the better.
You think I can't see
beatboxing-
acting?
Fuck, man, that was good acting, though.
That's
That
what
was
that's
good
what I
fucking
do
acting.
sometimes when there's the world's not ending.
Hey, so do I. Airplane versus volcano, baby. So I know my shit. I know my
Wait.
shit, motherfucker.
All airplane versus volcano fans earmuffs. Who won?
Technically, I guess the plane did, because
Okay,
Yeah.
how?
Well, here's the thing, and this happens all the time. Let's be realistic. There's a plane, and there's a series of volcanoes, and for some reason it just flies around, and the volcanoes are going like this, like that, like it's happening, and the plane. You have to have someone that kind of drives the plane in. I don't actually remember how it ends. I was in the movie, but I have no.
Did you
memory
play
of-
the volcano?
No, I was Bob. I played Bob.
Bob the volcano?
No, I was Bob in the bathroom.
Your bathroom Bob.
I was bathroom
Okay.
Bob, and I come out and I save Dean Kane from certain.
Do you really?
I do, yes. I
That's-
someone puts
That's
a
pretty cool. That's
puts a
pretty cool.
bottle in my face, and I say no. I'm not gonna, because he wants me to throw Dean Cain out the plane.
Yeah,
not
and you're not
gonna
going to do that.
I'm not gonna do that to
It's
anybody.
Dean Cain. Although he can fly, so it's really not an issue.
That's a
But
good
just
point.
for brownie points.
I saved his ass.
Yeah.
I told him that he disagreed with me, but oh well. I think he
Yeah.
was wrong. I know I
Whatever.
saved his ass. I saved Superman, motherfucker.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
I
I feel
saw
pretty.
that.
You did, and you saved him so that way he could become Henry Cavill. And
I know.
thank you for that.
You're welcome. I feel like
I did see a vote come in for Volcano.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Technically, the only reason the volcano doesn't win is because the plane flies into the volcano and destroys the volcano, basically. I think.
Yeah, but I mean, if a volcano erupts, does it mean it lost, or is it just being a volcano?
If a tree falls in the woods, do we hear it?
Oh, jeez.
I have no idea.
We could talk about that for an hour.
Oh my god, right? Oh my. Hey, I gotta tell you something. I get to interview Salma Hayek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
How's she
It's-
doing?
She's in a movie that's actually on Amazon Prime right now. It's a pretty good, interesting movie. The reviews are not great. It's got like a 40%. It's called Bliss, and it's Owen Wilson plays a guy that gets fired from his job. Something really bad happens, and he meets this chick at a bar. And she's kind of nuts, and she's kind of crazy, but she has superpowers. Kind of these, she can make things happen. And it's an interesting movie. It's the same guy who directed a movie called Another Earth. So it's very, it's a sci-fi kind of weird storyline. And I don't want to give too much away, but it's Salma Hayek's real fucking good in it. I mean, she's really fucking good. So is Owen Wilson, actually. But it's one of those movies I don't think it's going to play to everyone. I think if you like weird shit, if you like mindfuck movies, and you like movies that kind of deal with addiction as well, and mental illness, there's something to be said about it. It's a very it's worth seeing it. It's my thing. Here's the thing. Okay, like a movie like that, the reviews are pretty middle of the road. They're actually a little lower than middle of the road, but it's on Amazon Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, you watch it for free. If you don't like it, you turn it off. That's it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's
What's the fucking problem?
yeah. What's the fucking problem? Watch a fucking movie.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of haters on Prime, anyways.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know. I
That's
feel
why
like
I'm not on it.
You should be then.
ducking all the haters.
Yeah.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay, what is your favorite Owen Wilson movie?
Oh fuck! I don't even remember everything that he's been in. The first thing that comes to mind is Wedding Crashers.
That's your favorite.
I don't know if that's my favorite though. I'm sure there's
is.
something. Was he in? No,
You
that
know
was
what?
Luke Wilson in Old School.
I
Good old
gotta
school.
say, Armageddon.
I was gonna say yeah. I just couldn't
I
remember.
swear,
if he-
like, that
Yeah.
character, it was so memorable for me.
Because for some reason I thought that his character was Ben Affleck's character, but I'm like, no, that was Ben Affleck.
No, he was
But
like
no,
a
he
background
was.
character.
He was. Yeah.
Is it weird that I've never seen Armageddon?
It's
A
you see
little.
you get on me about all of this shit that I haven't seen.
No,
You
it
gotta
looks
see
so
Armageddon.
stupid. No, I hated.
All right,
I mean,
Peninsula.
at the time,
I hated
it was
Independence
not a bad
Day.
movie.
Yeah, I was
What?
gonna- yeah.
What? No!
I despise
no,
that
what do you
movie.
hate?
No.
Independence
no.
Day. Oh my god!
Oh.
Oh
it's,
my
I
the
haven't seen it.
dialogue is atrocious.
Who cares?
It's so generic, so
Jimmy.
bad. And
Jimmy.
Yeah, but I mean, it's.
oh my god, I hate
I
that
mean,
movie.
you have to know what to expect when you go see a blockbuster
Dude,
movie.
I'm a critic.
That's-
I know what
Yeah,
to
but
expect.
Jeff
I know when
Goldblum is so
He-
hot in that movie,
he was the
and
only
so is Will
thing-
Smith.
True.
he was the only thing. Jeff Goldblum. It was so fucking stupid. I fucking hate that movie. And here's the thing. Okay, we
But
do
that's
a
why
thing.
it's so great.
It's
Yeah,
not.
I mean that's what I mean. Like everybody expects these like Inception level movies and movie ideas.
No.
No.
it's like-
He gave that great speech as the president
Mm-mm.
Yes, he
I like.
was.
I did.
We will
Bill
not
Pul-
go, and he's like, yes.
Bill
I
Pullman was
felt it.
decent.
I felt
Bill
it.
Pullman was decent. Like, it was just. I was bored. I was bored, and I liked. I liked the other one that came out
We're
around
gonna
the
live
same
on.
time.
We're gonna survive. Come on.
Was it? No.
Come on.
No.
Jimmy.
I didn't like it. I didn't like
I'm getting really
Armageddon.
worked up.
I know you are, and I don't. I never.
It's
that
okay.
period of blockbusters, man.
Yeah.
I fucking.
That's
hate
what I mean. They're blockbusters. Like that's what they are.
Dude,
It's
but
like when
I
the Fast
agree-
Guys
look-
gets a bunch of shit. It's like, yeah, but that's not what those movies are.
But if
No,
they're,
like,
here's the thing,
they're-
though. Here's the thing. I'm not expecting that. I'm not expecting Inception. I'm expecting to be entertained. You know me. I'm a critic, but I also like. I'll go see Fast and Furious. I'll be like, oh, this is entertaining. Fine. Fast and Furious was a blast. 6
Yeah, but
was-
Armageddon is way better than those.
No,
movies.
it's not.
So
It's not. It's a terrible movie. And it had that awful fucking Aerosmith song. Oh my god. That song sucked so fucking bad.
yeah, but it's so sweet though.
No, it's not. It's
It
terrible.
is.
Oh my god, I hate it.
I don't want to miss a thing.
I don't want to. I want to miss everything. I want to miss everything in that movie. Oh my god. And that
You
was
didn't like the little animal cracker moment? No.
I don't think is that Armageddon or Independent?
Never mind.
I'm trying to think. That would probably be the best moment in
Plus,
the
I
movie.
mean, it's rare that a movie like Armageddon comes around where it has just a fucking amazing cast list of people, just
gotta
like heavy
live.
hitters. Heavy hitters. It's just all of them.
I get it. I get it,
Mm-hmm.
but it was not. I'm not a fan. And
I remember the first time. I watched it. My favorite character was Michael Clark Duncan's character.
Oh, he's badass. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
At least you liked him. No. Wait, which
yeah.
one?
He's a great
which one-
actor.
Who else is in Armageddon? I know Liv Tyler, right? Bruce
Liv
Yeah.
Tyler,
Willis.
Michael Clark Duncan.
Oh.
Yeah, Owen Wilson, Ben Affleck, Bruce
Mm-hmm.
Willis.
Hold
Marky
on.
Mark.
I want to say Steve Buscemi. Is that right?
Ja-
Am I thinking of something
Janet
else?
Jackson. She in it?
No, you're right. Steve Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi. Yeah.
Janet Jackson's on
Billy
it?
Bob Thornton.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I like him.
Will Patton.
It's a good cast.
William
I will never
Fichtner.
watch this movie. Oh, I love William Fichtner. He's the best.
Wait, why does it say Michael Bay?
It's a Michael Bay film. Armageddon is. Mm-hmm.
No. This is
That's
cast.
why it's so good.
Cast.
Oh, he probably did a cameo or some shit. He probably is like the news.
He Tarantino.
Oh, he does that.
I didn't know he did that.
I don't know if he does that, but he may have done that for that particular film.
Maybe,
Because every
okay.
so,
Yeah.
you know, I don't think he's known for that, but
No.
he
We
may
said
have
Michael Clark Duncan, right?
Done it.
Yeah.
Didn't say Janet Jackson though.
Eddie Griffin.
He's good.
Eddie Griffin was in there.
He was
Yeah.
the bike messenger.
Oh yeah, I love Eddie Griffin.
Oh,
You guys
that's
ever seen
great.
Undercover Brother?
Yes, I have. That I've seen.
Yeah, that one's fun.
Yeah, that's cute. I like that. Yeah, there's
this is
there,
funny.
there's some of those movies, man. Wait, we're talking about Grease too, right?
I guess you were.
See, the funny thing is, I'm talking about Grease 2, which is really bad, and you guys are talking about Independence Day and Armageddon, which were super popular. Not gonna deny that. Super
Yeah,
popular.
for a
It's a great
reason.
background movie. could just
You know
have
what
it
else
on
was super
Sunday
popular?
afternoon.
Mall Cop. Paul Blart Mall
What?
Cop. Paul Blart Mall
What are
Cop.
you
That was
saying?
super popular. That wasn't
Yeah.
good. That was terrible. Terrible.
Wow.
Just because something's popular doesn't mean it's good.
Yeah, but sometimes there's a reason.
Sometimes, but oftentimes it's just not. Oftentimes it's just
Yeah,
the right
but you know
time.
what? There's no Michael Bay in Paul Blart. That's why.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, Paul Blart was still. I can't even say it. Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Paul Blart. Yeah.
Mall Cop. That was a terrible movie. I didn't see it. Did they? Because they made a sequel, right? To Paul Blart.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that bombed. I'm sure we'll get another. I'm sure we'll get a remake.
I'm sure. I'm sure they're gonna make
Sorry,
like
I
the
just
Bart
read
verse.
a comment.
What?
Andrew says, "Why are we comparing Armageddon to Fast and the Furious?"
I have no idea.
Oh, I was just talking about like blockbuster movies in general
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
just
and like the nature
blockbuster
of
in
them.
general. And you're really getting beat up over liking Peninsula.
Oh, I am?
Yes.
Oh, that was
It's
fun.
about fucking time, dude. That's what you get. That's what you fucking get.
Again, it was like it's now for the
See, and that's what I mean.
No.
You'll sit there and trash Armageddon,
because it sucks.
and then you'll be like, "Yeah, Peninsula's pretty good."
Yeah, I was entertained by
You
Peninsula.
didn't
I
even
was
watch
bored.
it. How
I
would
know, I
you know
didn't
it
watch it.
sucks?
Or
And
Independence Day, or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
Independence
whatever
Day. I
it is.
didn't
Oh,
watch.
Independence Day, yeah.
Or Independence Day.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm not. Look, I'm not saying. Here's okay, and it always comes down to this: if you enjoy it, you're into it. That's great. Like,
Yeah.
I
And
like
if
a
you
lot
don't
of bad
like it,
movies.
You're wrong, because
I know. I like a
all
lot
good.
of bad movies, and you like obviously you guys like a lot of bad movies too because you liked Armageddon. So it's just
okay.
one of those
All right.
things where,
It's
and
not
I'm
my
not saying
top
Peninsula.
50.
I'm not. Yeah, Peninsula is not a movie I would ever watch again. I will never watch Peninsula again.
yeah,
Yeah.
I watched
you
it
watch
once.
it once and you're like,
It
"This
was
sucks,"
fine.
and then
it was
yeah,
no, I didn't. I had a good time. It was a cheesy zombie horror
had a
movie.
good time.
Armageddon's a shitty fucking end of the world movie that no one gives a fuck about.
No.
But it was.
I don't think that's
know if
true at
it's
all.
Shitty. Like,
It is
It's not-
shitty.
I think it probably holds up.
No, it
Maybe
doesn't.
not as well as you think,
well,
but
'cause
it probably
that
holds up.
cast was really
You know
good
which one I
together.
liked?
Yeah.
The one I liked was Deep Impact. That one was all right. That one was
was
cool.
Interesting.
It was all right. It was not
mean,
great.
Just getting to high ground though, like
Yeah, I
was
guess.
Another
like,
one,
yeah.
like kind of like in that same era. I rewatched Fifth Element recently.
Oh, well, that was a good one.
That's like a cult classic.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
People like
it works, but like, I don't know if it works for nostalgia's sake or if it
Yeah.
actually holds up. Because a lot of them, it's like that's actually kind of really cheesy and
Yeah. I
not
would
the
agree.
best. But it's like fun and silly and it's nostalgia kicks in a little bit, and so I don't know if it's that or if it actually holds up. But
I think
still love it.
nostalgia plays a big deal with all movies we watch. All like I watch some movies that I watched as a kid, and I'm like, this is a terrible movie, but I liked it at the time, and it holds up well enough for me to watch
Like
it.
Mortal Kombat, dude.
What?
Reading a quote from Armageddon.
Oh, please share us Armageddon quote.
I can't do this proper though.
What
When
is the
he's-
quote?
When
Send it to me in chat. I'll do it, or Jared,
okay, yes.
Justin will do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yes.
One of us will do it.
Because it needs a man's voice. Okay.
Well, that wouldn't be Justin.
All right, calm your little soul. Here you
Okay. Oh, it's from him.
Peter
Okay.
Stormare.
Yeah, he's great.
go.
I have to.
Components, yeah, do that.
I don't think I can do it. You do it, Justin.
Oh, let me pull it up.
Okay, I want to hear this.
Man, I'm gonna totally say this like not how he says it, but whatever.
That's fine.
It's also hard for me to read when I'm high. But here we go. American components, Russian components, all made in Taiwan. Out of my way. This is how we fix things on Russian space station. Oh yeah, he was the dude in the space station.
Yeah. He's like American components, Russian components.
Yeah, I
all
should have
made
done
in
an
Taiwan.
accent. I just couldn't remember who he
This is
was
how
in the
we
movie.
fix-
That's right.
fix things
Yeah.
in the Russian space station. Yeah. Something like
Yeah.
that.
See, you
I
did it
think-
way better. You
I
made
think
me
yours
do
was
it.
the best. Yeah, I think Elizabeth, you kind of rocked it.
Yeah.
We didn't need a man's voice for that.
Yeah, no.
No.
And he
Making
was
me
like so
Box
like
and do all this shit.
angry about it.
Well, I mean, there's Russian components, there's American components. I mean, you got all of that shit.
All made
I love
in
it.
Taiwan. Yeah. He was
All made in
really
Taiwan.
passionate about that part.
Exactly. Hey, can I mention the Northern Sky? Because I don't think I've mentioned that. I mentioned that before the show, but I'm watching it, and I gotta tell you, on a show called Something Stoney Podcast, watching you with that is really fucking
yeah,
cool.
it's very
oh
fitting.
my god, yeah. Whoa. How you guys? This is great. I love it. Oh my. She's got the arm going. My goodness. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. How are you guys? I know.
Good.
Right. I'm a little tired. I had a busy week, and I'm ready to. I've been watching really depressing movies. Speaking of movies, I've been watching really depressing movies all week. It's like every movie I have to review or do a junket for is really super depressing, which is
Oh.
yeah, it's kind of a bummer. I was like, I got an interview on next week for, and I can't really say who. It's not one of it's for the movie Freaky, but it's not someone that's in the cast or something. It's that movie's a blast. It's Vince Vaughn and this girl. Vince Vaughn's a serial killer, and they switch places like Freaky Friday.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I saw a trailer for it.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I mean, I'm sure we're gonna have a few people in the comment section going, "You like that movie, but you don't like Armageddon." Yes,
I mean, it is a fair argument.
Yes. No, I mean, Freaky is legit. It's the same guy who did Happy Death Day and those movies, and he's got a really.
I went to see that with you.
I know. We saw it together. Yes, we did.
It felt so special.
Oh, that was so much fun, by the way.
It was. I was surprised by that movie. I actually enjoyed it. Yeah.
He's got a good mix of humor with horror, but you know what's
hard
actually
to do, I feel.
It's really hard to do, but see, with Happy Death Day, it was a PG-13 horror movie, so you know it didn't need the gore necessarily. Freaky has the gore, like it's fucking gory as shit.
Ooh,
like there's one scene that's just like Jason Voorhees would be like, "Bravo, sir, bravo." I mean, it's impressive, great gore. I liked it. I liked it a lot. It's a very fun. It still has the heart that Happy Death Day did, but it's just, you know, I don't know, it's different. And Vince Vaughn's really good in it.
Yeah.
He's a delight. He's a delight.
Delightful man.
What's your favorite Vince Vaughn movie? There you go.
Probably Wedding Crashers.
Everyone loves Wedding Crashers.
I mean,
yeah,
I
or
don't
Old
know.
School.
I saw it 6 times in theaters with my sister. We just kept going to see it. I don't know. It was because of Todd. We loved Todd. That's why.
Okay, fair enough. Well, it's a good.
Because he was always hunched over. He was really weird. I loved it. And he was like, "Death, you are my bitch lover." It was great. I felt very connected to him in that moment. Death.
Do you? Okay, let me ask you guys. Do you ever like see a movie? And I think Justin. I think I know this with you. How often do you see a movie and like put yourself in that character, whoever you're watching, whatever movie you're watching? How often do you put yourself in that character's mindset, and when you're watching the movie and think, oh, like kind of fall into that character, or do you not do that? Do you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
It's everything I watch.
Okay.
Every time I watch something, I'm always like, there's like a really cool dialogue or interaction, and I'll fucking stop the movie and I'll like repeat it, and I'll like expand on it in my own way. I just get like really inspired by these like types of characters that I enjoy watching, and yeah, I don't know, I miss acting. I miss I'm hoping that this time next year I can maybe have a ball rolling of some sort, but we'll see.
You're not like
See where the
applying
world's at.
to anything now?
No.
Why?
I don't know. It's everything's a mess, and part of me is like,
It's a bit
I just
crazy
wanna
here.
feel, and I just want to feel like, I just want to feel safe. I guess I don't want to be safe. I mean, not that did me any favors anyway, but
Yeah.
That's true. That's a really good point.
You already
but
got
you know,
it.
I feel, I don't know.
Yeah.
I hear you.
I mean, I have been meaning to at least like look and see
You
what's
should.
there,
I have a
but
feeling.
it's such a mess right now, and it's so like not as safe. Honestly, at this point, like the safest person I would feel comfortable with on a movie set is Tom Cruise, because he takes his shit seriously.
Yes, he does. Oh my
I
gosh.
mean, he's got robots patrolling the premises, and I'm all for it.
He has robots patrolling the premises.
Yeah, he
Of course he
hired.
does.
not bought. They used the term hired 2 robots to patrol the premises that have like, they're basically like fancy alarms. So if they see someone without a mask, they send off an alarm and they patrol the premises. It's like
Okay.
weird Terminator shit, but
That's
I'm
fine.
all for it.
I'm for that. I tell people all the time I plan to transfer my consciousness into AI eventually, so I'm all
That'd be
for
fun.
it.
I think that's actually, Elizabeth, I do think weirdly enough, I'm sorry, I'm going to go back to Bliss a little bit. I think you do need to watch that movie. Because there's a whole, the idea of, are we living in
A simulation.
Yes. Big part of that
I have
movie.
plenty of theories about that.
Oh, please,
Have you guys
please watch Bliss, because I think
I
you'll
will,
dig it. I think
yeah.
you'll appreciate it. Yeah.
have you guys watched the series Love, Death, and Robots on Netflix?
No,
I
I've
started
heard it's really
to.
good.
I heard it's really great.
It is
And
fantastic.
I started to.
And there's a few of them that deal with that type of topic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I binged through it all in like one sitting, because they're all so unique and dark.
Interesting.
I think that it's such an interesting subject, and you can kind of like, there's so much talk about it nowadays, like the idea that, you know, and I don't know if it was started with the Matrix, or how did
Maybe probably that's like when it was really hyped.
Yeah, I think so. Ironically, I just watched it again this past week, and I hadn't watched it in a while, and it's top 5 favorite movies for me.
Yeah, the first one holds up very well.
I hated I know they're doing the new one now, but I hated the other 2. It was
Oh,
so
yeah.
sad
Everyone
to
hated
me.
the other
They were
2. Yeah.
terrible.
There's some people that are forgiving for the second one, but the third one is just unacceptable.
Yeah.
But I didn't like either one of them.
But Justin, it's a blockbuster. It's just supposed to be
They
fun.
don't have
Here we go.
to, like, you can't, it's
Don't
hard when
make
you
me
put
bring
so
up
much
the Fast
thought into the
franchise
first
again.
one, and then it's just, like, rushed.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like.
Yeah. I remember the one thing that I loved about the second one, there was like that cool shot where like I think it's like 2 semis crash and you can see them like crumble up and fold up in slow motion, but now the CGI doesn't even hold up for that part.
But the first one was so great because I just watched and I kept thinking to myself, like, this could be a today movie still, and it was 1999. You know, it's like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It was 1999.
That's why
yeah, I think
yeah.
so.
I think, yes, it was 1990.
yeah, that's how I feel
Yeah.
about a lot of, pretty much most of Terminator 2. Those effects hold
Terminator
up
2 is,
unbelievably well for coming out in 91.
When he goes through the bars.
Yes. That's like the one part
freaks
you're
me out.
Yeah, that's like the
this
one part where
day.
you're expecting it not to hold up, but it surprisingly does.
Yeah.
And it's fantastic.
That movie holds up incredibly well. Both the first Alien and Aliens hold up really well too.
It's wild.
But then there's a lot of practical. Jim Cameron loves practical effects, so like that's.
Oh yeah, I mean that's always. I think if the history of cinema has taught us anything, is that practical is always the way to go if it's what's the word I'm looking for?
I
A
have no
feasible
idea.
solution.
Yeah, I think that's the key, and I think people look. There's a lot of CG has come a long way. I mean, look at some of the movies that we're talking about. Look at a movie that everyone loves, and it's a great movie, no doubt. But there's a couple shots in E.T., and it's a beautiful fucking movie. But there's a couple of those CG, the effects are just so weird.
Oh
and,
man,
my
I
God.
watched the first Terminator again recently.
Mm.
I totally forgot about when Sarah's at the end, when Sarah's getting chased down the hallway, and the T-800 is after, like just the skeleton is chasing after her, and it's like that ultra cheesy 80s, like almost claymation looking kind of shot that I totally forgot about because it's such a departure from what all the other ones are like.
Yeah. It still kind of looks cool though. Like I kind of like. There's a couple of those movies from that era, like just I don't know, not just from that era, but like you look at Jaws, you look at the shark. It's not good, but it's it's kind of fucking brilliant. You look at Die Hard is another one. When he falls, it doesn't look like he's really falling. It looks like, but it's so stylized that it kind of works really well even today. Die Hard's a movie that fucking holds up. Brilliant.
Oh, absolutely.
Which we've talked about on the show, because I think we did the Christmas show. Because obviously you have to talk about Christmas.
Yeah,
Die Hard.
You did. Someone mentioned, I've never seen this movie, Maximum Overdrive, Emilio Estevez.
Oh yeah, that's a good bad movie.
1986. I know.
Yeah. Oh, you've never it's directed by Stephen King, and it's not. It's I think it's a cult classic in the sense that it's kind of ridiculous and it's kind of silly, but it has Lisa Simpson in it, Yardley Smith. It's not a good film, but it's an entertaining film. Like it's. Emilio Estevez did a lot of these. He did a few. He did another one called, actually, Repo Man is a fucking classic. That's probably my favorite Emilio Estevez film. Chad and I have watched that together. Chad Lindbergh. Chad.
Oh man, he should come on here.
I know. We got to. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. He's got to be on this show. He's got to be on it.
Yeah,
we'll bring Chad on. Yeah, we've talked about it. He knows. I'm gonna bug him. I'm gonna bug him this weekend.
Bug him right now.
Okay, I'm gonna text him. You two start talking. I'm texting Chad.
Okay.
Hold on.
He can give his 2 cents and then go.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Where are you? Join us. Send it to his. Do you have his email?
I'll text him because he'll probably come on his phone.
Yeah. Say hey, you should join us. That'd be fun. Bring him on.
That's fun.
Where else? That'd be kind of amazing if we did. It's a Zoom. He could jump on. We don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should do it. I'll text him too. So Justin, talk amongst yourselves. We're texting.
Wait, yourselves. How many personalities do you think you have, Justin?
He has a few.
I have a few. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all like. There's me intertwined with all of them, but I can be. Who do you want me to be?
I'd like you to be the one that. You know what's the funny thing is you are. I'm totally lost in thought because I'm sending a text. I'm going to stop. But yes, you all your personalities are very good. I watched a movie about split personalities. Well, it mentions personalities today, and I can't.
And it's not
talk
split.
About it. No,
Yeah,
it's
Fight Club.
split.
Did you watch Fight Club?
Oh yeah, I love my Fight Club poster so much. God, I love Fight Club.
I did too.
Oh, you know what's funny? Okay, Elizabeth.
I just sent the link, so.
Okay,
You
cool.
Do the verbiage.
Cool. I've sent him. Let's see. I'm doing this real quick.
That's one I want to rewatch. Is Fight Club.
It's really good. It holds up really well.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in so
the
long.
writing is unbeatable.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
It's cool to see like all of the little Easter eggs that people are still finding in that movie.
Yeah.
I'm texting. I'm still texting. Keep talking.
What is happening?
You know what? Oh my god. I'm like. What were we talking about? What movie? Fight Club.
Fight Club.
Jumping around, yeah.
Jumping around, yeah.
I think everyone went through well, not everybody. Maybe all the twisted versions of us went through a phase where we just watched that movie a lot.
What?
Yeah, and then there's like that edgelord phase where you're like Tyler gets it, and you just totally kind of missed the whole point.
It's funny because it didn't do. I saw opening day, I believe, and I remember it or opening weekend at least, and I remember people didn't really know what to make of it when it first came out because it didn't really do well.
No.
It was a failure. And then it
was the DVD release that kind of brought it back,
the DVD though was great.
Oh my god, right?
Menu, they did a stellar job on it. It was so good.
That's still, and even the packaging was fucking
Yeah,
rad.
the packaging.
I
was
still
great.
have my copy.
Yeah, me too, actually.
I have about
I have
3.
3 copies of Fight Club.
So do I.
What is happening? For the different versions.
I have a DVD version, I have a Blu-ray version, and then when that promotional thing that Deadpool 2 had, where it was like the slip cover of, it's like the cover of the movie, but it's like replaced with Deadpool, and they did that Fight Club.
Oh
So I got that too.
I don't think I know of that.
Yeah, I think I might have that one. I have a lot of shit.
I still have it like in the package. I'm like, just in case it's worth something someday or something.
Oh shit! I want to say now. I don't think I do have that one.
Hey, I still have my E.T. VHS with the green stripe.
Ooh, oh my god! I'm looking at. I have a few movies here. For some reason, I have Hype. Did you guys see? It's a documentary on the Seattle grunge scene. It's a good movie actually, but I have the VHS copy of that, and I have the VH copy of the Doom Generation, with which James Duvall and Rose McGowan, and it's a weird fucking movie. It's a good one. Justin, you should see Doom Generation.
I don't have any of my VHSs anymore.
I just have a few, and I don't know I have them. Honestly, you don't. It's I don't know if I have.
I believe
these.
you.
I'm not. I can't watch them. It's not like they're like special packaging. I don't know. I'm cleaning out my office. Like I'm getting rid of shit because I have so much shit in here. So I'm just trying to figure out what can I get rid of. What can I get? I'm not a hoarder. I'm not like that. But it's like, you know, when you have stuff like VHS and DVDs, I still have laser discs. Like, cause I just.
That's a good point. You're like, why do I still have this?
Yeah.
I'm not like a collector.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, vinyl. I collect vinyl. I love vinyl.
Yes.
And but that's different.
I just started. So.
Oh really?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh shit! What are you buying? What have you gotten?
Hold on. I'll bring them. They're right here.
Oh sweet.
There's not many.
I'm excited. Now I'm excited. This chair.
Part of the reason why pretty much the main reason why I don't get into vinyl. I love it, and I'm interested in it because like people always talk about how
I'll
it's
just
like
mention a few.
the quality of it is much better. But
Ooh,
I just know that there's so many vinyl releases that I've noticed that I would spend so much money because there's so many albums that I would want on vinyl.
Oh wait, what is it? I know that one. What is that? What is that?
Your Satanic Majesty's Request.
Oh shit, that's cool.
But I love the cover.
I do too.
So there's this vinyl record shop near me, and they have all these vintage ones that come through. So this one was like $30, I think.
Oh sweet.
But then I don't know. I just get my favorite artists, really.
That's what I do. Yeah.
Cadence.
Ooh, I have that. I have that one.
Do you?
Yeah. Of course I do. Of course.
And then, of course, like, I'm 9 Inch Nails fan, so I got all my 9 Inch Nails vinyl.
Wait, which one was that though? Which is that one of the?
Oh, that was the Fragile, but this was like he came out with like a new kind of remixed version of Demastered, I think it was called, or something like that.
The Fragile is a good album, by the way. I love that one.
Yo, did you like this movie?
Yes, I absolutely love it.
It was wild.
Right? Well, see, I'm a fan of the
So
original.
good.
Have you seen the original? So the sequel and the original, or the remake and the original, fit so well together. They're so vastly different, but they're so
good.
Fucking good.
I was surprised. And Dakota did amazing.
She's amazing in that. What Tilda Swinton
was really strong looking in that movie too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That is a great fucking movie. But here's the thing. That's a movie that like I know people that hate that movie, that despise that movie. That it's too long. It's they think it's boring. And I'm like,
shots though.
I know. It's gorgeous. That Justin has not seen Suspiria, probably, right? You've never seen either of Suspirias. Answer right now, right this second, right now, do it. He's drinking, so that's
Nope.
why. You should. I would be curious to see. There's a scene in Suspiria. Well, there's scenes in both, but there's a scene in the new one. It will just make your skin crawl. It's so brutal, and the movie is not completely violent throughout the whole thing. It's actually not that violent, but you get to this one scene, and it is so intense to watch, and it's so painful and beautiful. But here's the thing: what makes it cool is it's almost beautiful in the way it's shot. It is like it's a beautiful horrific scene. Like
it's weird people gonna get into it because from the very beginning you're into it.
Me too, 100%.
The woman in the bed, and then even when she arrives to the school, I don't know.
Yeah, I love that.
And there's
movie.
weird like breathing, and like you're like, what is happening? Like you want to know what's happening there.
Oh my god! And it's the humor is really good too. There's like these little moments of humor, especially with the witches. There are a lot of fun in that movie.
Don't tell them that, Jimmy.
Oh, well, people know Suspiria.
If they haven't seen it, they don't know about the witches.
Well, they may have seen the original though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the original has the opening sequence, which is fucking amazing too, with the woman hanging and the blood and the stabbing of the heart. Justin, you got to watch these movies. Justin.
All right.
Shame on
All right,
you.
Armageddon.
Yeah. No, don't watch that one again. Watch Suspiria.
Yeah.
I'll bet I'll end up watching Armageddon again before I watch Suspiria.
Probably. Which it would be a mistake. Okay, see, that's why I like about Elizabeth is that I love the fact that you brought that up, because that soundtrack is gorgeous. I was so pissed that soundtrack did not get more attention.
But I love Tom York anyways. I've always been into Radiohead, like all
Me too.
iterations. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So, but that soundtrack is so good. It really is.
So good. Now you got me wanting to hear that soundtrack and watch that. That is a movie I don't think I'd watch high though. I don't think I could. I think it would fuck me up.
It probably would, especially those end scenes.
Oh my god! Right?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Have some nice little nightmares there.
Yeah. Well, Justin, you liked Midsommar, right?
I've never seen it.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
right.
we need to.
We need like a movie night.
We really do.
No, you're gonna need a few.
I know. Well, I think
it would be funny.
Well, we all got to do Freddy Got Fingered too, because that's kind of a popular movie with this crew.
Freddy Got Fingered.
Yeah. Have you seen that, Elizabeth?
No.
Tom Green.
We're not saying it's good.
Oh no.
But it's kind of great.
It's great.
Yeah, I mean,
you just made me think of Drop Dead Fred for some reason.
Oh god.
Well, it's no. Yeah, it's a little.
It's the only Fred title I think I've seen.
What about Almighty Fred? Oh wait, that was a movie. No, that was a movie I was in. Never mind. What about Fred Claus? Speaking of Vince Vaughn.
But I do like the Santa Claus.
Which one? Oh, okay.
I've watched it so many times. I don't know why.
Seriously?
I like it. Yeah, I don't know why.
Seriously?
I like it. I have no idea why I like it. It's so dumb.
Probably the same reason I was watching Grease 2 today. It's shit, but sometimes you just. Sometimes it's just fun to watch stuff that you don't. It's so fucking stupid. It's almost like sometimes I want to put on like Troll 2, or fucking The Room. There's a reason those movies people like that shit.
Especially Christmas movies kind of get a pardon because they're so like whimsical and magical, and that's what the Christmas spirit is supposed to be all about. So it's like, yeah, they're corny, but you kind of get to indulge in that a little bit.
Oh, well, okay. I'm not huge on Christmas movies. I have a couple that I like, which we've talked about a lot. I don't really like Christmas movies, and But I will always be open when I review a movie. I'll always be open. And now Kurt Russell did that Christmas movie. I think they did a sequel to it.
Dude, that's a good movie, dude. It's a good
No,
Christmas
it's actually
movie for
no,
sure.
it's not a good movie.
It's the same thing, man. It's the
so
same reason why you like watching the Santa Claus, because it's like, yeah, I mean, sure, the movie itself, like, yeah, it's not like a well-crafted movie, but it's just a generic Christmas movie, but it's good. It's Kurt Russell.
Here's the thing: I had to review that movie, right? And I'm not going to say
10 out of 10.
No, it was. I fucking hated it. I mean, I really fucking hated it. I thought I was like, that's 2 hours of my life I'll never get back.
Yeah, but I mean, again, it's the same thing. It's like you can't expect anything out of Christmas movies.
I can expect. Look, there.
That's why it's like, I mean,
disagree
yeah, you
with that
like it,
because
you
can
get
have.
Mad at it.
I'm not mad, but I wrote a fair review. I wrote an absolutely fair review. I didn't say it was the worst movie ever. I gave it like a 4 out of 10 or something. I said, hey, whatever.
It's at least an 8.5.
Not even close. Not even. That's like no. That's worse than Peninsula, man. That movie is worse than Peninsula, and that's no. I do not.
I feel like
oh my
that's a
god, that
strong
movie is
statement.
bad.
And I've never seen it.
Yeah, it's no, dude. That is not a good movie. But people.
Someone said Krampus.
Oh yeah, see that's a movie I'd rather see. I didn't mind Krampus. But I don't know. I got hate letter. They wanted me to change my review.
For what?
For that the Kurt Russell movie. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Someone was so offended. I'm like,
you?
No one's at. Okay, let's.
I'm so.
You know what?
Yeah, and you know who wrote it? Me, dude. Like, what's your fucking problem?
That movie sucked.
It's Kurt Russell.
I love Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
Everything but that movie.
You know what my favorite Kurt Russell movie is? Christmas Chronicles.
Oh god.
Whatever the fuck it's called.
So you like Christmas Chronicles over Escape from New York, The Thing.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Tombstone. Wait, was he in Tombstone? Is that the Russell?
He was in one of. Yeah, which one was he in? Was it Tombstone?
I have no idea. I'm too fucking stoned now. I have no fucking clue.
Weird.
But it was not a. But here's the thing, though. I don't. There's a lot of people that do the thing that our critics are paid to like movies. No, we're not. No, we're not. It doesn't.
Do people try to bribe you though? Like, come.
No, look. What they'll do is they'll say, they'll be like, okay, hey, we have an event. You can go to this event, and it's a fun event, and you get to meet the celebs, blah blah blah, talk about the movie, blah blah blah. But if you hate the movie, you're not gonna. They're not gonna. Hey, could you write a good review for us? No, I mean, I've never written a review that it's always my honest opinion. It may be an unpopular opinion, like Peninsula. It may be.
Dude, they definitely paid you.
No, they didn't. I enjoyed the movie. That's the thing. But dude, you like Mortal Kombat movies, and those movies are considered by most people to be just god awful trash.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, they're not great at all.
I know.
But you know what? You're gonna be entertained the whole way through.
But my point here is that it's just a review. Who cares what some douchebag on no offense to myself, who some douchebag on the internet says about the movie. Who the fuck? I don't get. Like, look, I used to watch like Siskel and Ebert. I used to love that. And when they would say they hated a movie that I just saw and I loved, I'd be like, because Roger Ebert notoriously hated horror movies, hated them. He gave, aside from Halloween and Devil's Rejects, I think he didn't like horror movies that that I loved. But I'm like, I was never like, well, fuck that guy. He should die a horrible death. I was, oh God, sorry, but obviously he has passed away, R.I.P. But like, I would never wish harm on him, or I'd never go, fuck that guy. He's a scumbag because he didn't like a movie. I that kind of thing.
So wait a minute, he didn't like horror movies, but he gave a pardon to Devil's Rejects.
Yeah, he liked
out of the whole catalog of horror movies.
That's
the one he picked.
That's one of the ones he liked. Yeah. He liked a few. Halloween he liked. He didn't like any of the sequels. He didn't like Friday the 13th, and that's to be fair. But there was a couple movies I was like, wow, really? You didn't like that movie? And that was really well. He hated High Tension, which he gave a 0 to. Which Yeah, I'm like, wow,
Okay.
A
really?
0 is really aggressive. I mean, I don't think
Yeah.
there's any movie that's actually a 0.
No.
There's some quality to every movie.
Uh,
You see, so
A
I'll show you some.
0?
a
I'll,
I mean,
I'll,
that's
I'll show you a couple
I
of
should,
movies
I
I've
should
had to review.
look this up real quick.
Yeah.
Movies
There's-
rated 0.
There's a few. I mean, there's movies that are so bad. There's a movie, but I don't know.
I mean, I've seen some pretty dog shit movies.
Yeah.
What's that one? Thanksgiving?
Oh, Thanksgiving. Yeah, that's a good that's a
like
good
that.
example. Yeah. I've seen worse than that.
Problem Child.
Ooh, yeah, I could see that being terrible. That's a terrible movie.
Look who's talking now.
Oh, is this from Roger Ebert's site?
No, this is list of films with a 0% rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes
Oh.
sucks.
Yeah.
You know what? No, it
Some of
really
these
isn't.
have to be
I don't mind
accurate.
Rotten Tomatoes. You just have to realize it's the whole thing of just because a movie is rated high on Rotten Tomatoes, you may not like it. It doesn't. You can still
Yeah.
use it as you can easily use Rotten Tomatoes I love Rotten Tomatoes in the sense that I like some of the stories. I like that it lists these movies. I like because I love horror movies. So if a movie has like a 30% on Rotten Tomatoes, it's a horror movie. Sometimes it might be fun. You you just need to know how to use it.
The
I don't.
Room.
Oh yeah, of course.
Of course, The Room.
Man, the
The
room.
Room.
But that's what I'm talking about, though. The movie itself is bad.
But it has
so
some.
much entertainment to be had. That's what I mean. Like, that's not a 0.
No,
I
I've
guess
seen
if you're trying to be non-discriminatory and like just go on the quality of the movie itself, but I
Yeah.
mean, when you write reviews, are you going on like just the quality, or are you incorporating how it makes you feel and like personal
well,
entertainment?
no, well, you have to be careful when it gets personal because then you're kind of like, I like this movie because it's a movie I would like. So you have to. There's a fine line, but like I'm not huge into anime really. I respect. I'm not into it, and I think we've talked about this.
I'm sorry, I'm not either. Honestly.
Yeah,
I watched
yeah.
I watched Dragon Ball Z when I was a kid, but that's as far as I got.
But here's the thing: I really
But are
respect.
you even
it.
trying to watch them in Japanese? Because it doesn't count otherwise.
Oh yeah, I don't like dubbed either, but
Yeah.
Dubbed is
Yeah,
awful.
dubbed is terrible.
You have to
Dubbed
watch
is
it
terrible.
in the original language, okay?
I agree.
I would agree with that. I as an art form, I do respect it. Absolutely. Like I can see why people like it. It's just one of those things I'm like, not really my thing. I don't dislike it. I don't.
I mean, they have. I've seen like I watched a little bit of the Castlevania one on Netflix. That's good. It's like they have. I don't. I think it's
You
like
have to
the
watch the
animation
good ones,
itself.
like Desu Noto. You have to watch it, okay?
Maybe I'll watch one for you. Did you like the one?
I
don't-
also have seen One Punch Man.
I
Okay.
haven't seen that one.
That one's fun. I don't know.
What's
You see, I think it's one of those things that I don't.
Depends on
That I
what
think
you
I don't like, but I
like.
bet if I sat down, I'd be like, "This is actually kind of cool." Because the ones that I have seen, I have liked.
Wait a
probably?
second. This is totally different than what you were saying.
Yeah, that is true.
But you just
I
have
mean,
to watch a
I
really
like
good
their-
one because the storylines are like.
But
Super
that's
smart.
the thing. I love their storylines. They have excellent storylines.
Yeah, that's
I just
true.
like.
Yeah.
I think it's the animation just doesn't like. I don't know. It doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, the animation is it's. I mean, it's beautiful, but it's something about it is just off-putting to me, and I can't really put my finger on it.
I think it
I know
depends on what
why.
you watch. And maybe
Maybe.
the pacing sometimes can be weird for people.
Maybe. Yeah.
It just depends on which one you're watching. If it's an
I
older
did-
one too, or a
look,
newer one, or
The one I did review, and I can't remember it. It was a long time ago. It was one of the first I reviewed. I gave it a pretty good review because I could tell the director knew what he was doing. I could tell like there were the elements worked. It just. And it's funny because I got a lot of comments on it, like because I didn't say I don't watch anime. I just said, hey, this is my review of this movie, and a lot of the comments were like, wow, this is a really fair review. I was like, oh, cool, I did well.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did good because
Yeah.
I hate when critics like when they don't like it. Like that was one issue I had with Roger Ebert about the not liking horror. There's a few critics like that, and it always bothers me. I'm like, well, please don't review them, because I think it does a disservice unless you can do it fairly. But I mean, who's to say what's fair? Like, I mean, clearly Roger Ebert's a legend. He can do whatever he wants. He could do whatever he wants, but like, I don't know. Sometimes, Entertainment Weekly used to do that all the time. They used it when they said they didn't like horror movies, and they fucking gave they gave Let the Right One In a bad review, like a D plus. The original.
Oh.
They gave it a D plus. That, like, I think the same time period or whatever, they gave fucking The Human Centipede Part 2 a good review. I was like, are you high? Are you wait, no.
That's no, that's just them cashing in on pop culture, because it was like such a phenomenon when it came out.
Well, the first one was, and the second one came out, and it was. I tried to watch the second one. It's pretty unwatchable. That movie might be a 0 for me. Honestly, Human Centipede 2 and 3.
Well, the first one, I mean, was.
The first one's the best one, which is that's how it tells you how bad
I
they
didn't
are.
watch 2 or 3. One was.
I think it was just like they weren't really relying on it being a good quality movie.
No,
it was just the idea of a human centipede where people lost their mind, and it worked. It got him. It got him 2 sequels.
Yeah.
Look, I can't imagine being that actor.
God no, right? I'm like, okay, so what we're gonna have you do? Put your face up to his asshole.
Put your face up against their ass. Pretend like they're shitting into your mouth. No.
What's your motivation? What's your motivation?
And you have to pretend that you don't like it.
They came to LA not to do that movie, okay?
Yeah.
Like, how much did they actually make from that film? You think they gave him like $1,000?
Probably.
At the most.
Yeah.
I mean.
And that movie probably, I'm sure whoever owns it made a ton of money from that.
Oh, yeah. I know. That's like a lot of those films. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
such a small budget, and then boom.
Well, I like stories like that generally. I like the idea that like someone like one of my favorites is fucking Blair Witch, like Blair Witch Project. Here's some cameras, go film this. Let's do this movie, and then the movie comes out, and it's smart. It's smart as fuck. And that's a movie I still watch. I still enjoy, but I know a lot of people. That's a movie I know a lot of people don't.
All those rumors were going around at that time too, like, oh, you get so sick watching it. People were throwing up in the movie theater. I'm like, what?
Sometimes the actual hyperbole behind movies is the fun part. Like when you hear people talk about seeing The Exorcist for the first time, which most of us we've probably saw on
attacks.
Yeah, having heart attacks and or all those. I wonder what's going to be now. Well, people are going to be, 2020, 2021, we couldn't go to theaters. That will be what they're talking about.
You know what? Eventually it won't matter. VR will take over.
Seems like it. We are now.
I hope not. It does not bode well with my motion sickness.
I know. He's gonna have issues, man.
Yeah, I forgot about that, and when I first got my VR headset, I put it on, and afterwards I was like, I don't feel so good. I need to sit down for a minute. Like,
I have to be really careful.
Sick?
Like,
what did I eat? I forgot about the VR sickness.
I have to be really careful about which ones I play, because I played a racing one.
Oh shit!
That was unbearable. That one was really bad. It's just I have to do like simple little tasks.
Oh my god! Well, do you have any? Do you have any of those games?
I have the VR headset that is like for the PlayStation 4.
Yeah, me too. That's what mine is.
Yeah. So.
I feel like I'm missing out on these.
It's actually really good. I mean,
super cool. It's good.
especially the PlayStation, it's supposed to be like the lower end affordable experience, you know, compared to the ones for PC. But like that being considered, it's really good.
It's cool. You just look around, look at the sky, look around you, just like
No, and I've done like
Yeah.
that's the one plus I get to do. When junkets, we have junkets for movies when they have a VR connecting to it, like a Resident Evil or a like an Annabelle or something. I've done a few of those, and there was one, I don't remember what the movie was. But I remember it was for fuck the not the Hunger Games, but the other one,
Divergent.
Divergent. Yes, there was one where the whole fucking world was following, and it was like you're standing on like nothing. It was really. I think that was Divergent. I think that was one of those. I could be totally wrong, but it was really rad because you're like, I'm afraid of heights. And I looked down and I was like, yay! It was so cool. That was fun. I like that. But I don't have a play. I'm not cool. I don't have a PlayStation.
Yeah.
Nerd.
I'm not one of the cool people. Yeah.
I didn't say that makes us cool, but
I think you're cool.
We're
well,
pretty
thanks.
cool.
I think you're cool too.
Oh, thank you.
But you already knew that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously. Obviously. I want to, like, I don't know, guys. I feel like I'm nice and stoned, by the way, which is really good. I feel like these things are the best. These fucking edibles are
What
really
are they?
It's okay, it's wild, right? It's let me show you what this looks like. There I don't have any in here cuz I finished it off, but it's like a little thing, you pop it open and they're usually in there. They're little I wish I had one to show you, but they're little candy, like little flat square candy things with sugar all over them. They're real tasty. Oh my god, they're so good. And these things work real well. They're like they have a nice high. It's a little pricey, like $20 for one of these, and you get 10. But I don't know. I like them a lot. It's a good brand. Wild. Get wild with Wild. Wild.
Wow.
Someone's gonna like give us shit money for like fucking.
Yeah, we're gonna get a sponsor from a weed company.
Yeah, we need to get a sponsor.
Yeah. They do reach out to me on LinkedIn all the time. I have no idea why. But
Well,
I am
it's
going
fine.
to we're going to find some here.
Yeah, I think it would be fun to like. When I went to pick up my this week's drug of choice. I was gonna get something different to try, but I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go with the old standby because I found this like perfect level of I'm not too high. Well, sometimes I get too high to do the show, but then this has been a nice steady for me, this mix of what I've had right now. I'm pretty fucking high, but I like it. It's a good feeling. I love edibles, man. I fucking love that you can. I don't know. I took one this morning, and I 1 in the morning because I still couldn't sleep. So I woke up at like 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I was still stoned. It's just like, hey,
Yeah, that's what those edibles do.
woo! I like it.
Sometimes they stay in your system a little too long, and you gotta go home from work.
Tell us about that, Justin. Does that ever happen to you?
Look, sometimes what'll happen is you'll misgauge your tolerance, and edibles is a terrible thing to do because edibles, they sneak up on you, and they last a long time. The high lasts a long time, and I had like a joint and like a few gummies and half of a brownie and and it was a lot.
What?
It was a lot. And I did it like late at night. So I woke up the next morning and I felt sick. Like I felt, because I was like still so high, and I didn't understand. It didn't occur to me because I really don't do edibles that much. So it didn't occur to me that I was still really high, and it was like making me feel sick. and I was at work, and I'm like, I can't do this. It's like I feel like I'm gonna fucking throw up right now. and I still hadn't connected the dots. So I went home, and I was like, I think I was just high, and I think I was just too high, because I came home and I slept it off.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Gave it time to wear off a little bit. So
They can
yeah,
do that. They can do that, and you really have to know how much your body can handle, and what I know if I take one at a certain time at night, I have to make sure I'm not going around in the morning. I mean,
Yeah.
it's easy to do in the middle of a pandemic when you're not leaving the house, but I still have to do shit. I can't just be like wake up and just be like, "Hey, man." Although it'd be fun to be Big Lebowski for a day.
I was high when I got my first COVID test.
What? Really?
I didn't mean to be, because I came home and I took an edible as soon as I came home, because I'm like, I'm home. It's time to relax. And I had a video call with a doctor, because it was when I started to feel sick and I was having the sinus issues. And so I was like, hopefully trying to see if I couldn't get like some steroids for the infection. And she's like, well, have you gotten a COVID test? And I was like, no. And she goes, okay, well, that's going to be the first order of business. Like, we're not even going to talk about your symptoms. That's just going to be what we're going to do now. So she scheduled me an appointment for a test for that day. I left like almost immediately after the call and sat in line, but I had forgotten that I took the edible. And like I'm getting closer and closer,
Oh
and it's like I'm just sitting in line for like an hour in my car, and it reaches a point like halfway through it where I'm like, oh, that's right, I took it. I'm like, I'm high as fuck right now trying to get this test.
Oh my god! You gotta be careful, man.
Well, it's a good thing it's quick, though.
Yeah, it was fine, and it was just like one edible, so I wasn't like crazy. It was but I felt it, and I was like, oh shit, that's right. I did that.
Wow, you didn't tell me that part. I knew that whole story, but I did not know that.
Yeah,
that's crazy. How high are you right now, and how is your bottle doing, Elizabeth? By the way.
Oh, it's fine. I just had my one drink.
See, I love the fact that you can keep you. We have you to kind of stable us out. This calm, this like you should see her like just the.
I'm an Earth sign, so.
Yeah.
That's probably what it is.
That's what it is. Yeah.
I'm a Virgo.
Virgo, when's your birthday?
September 20th.
We have to have a special like something Stoney party, like for your birthday. Yeah, like we're having today. You know what I was gonna do? You know what I was gonna do today, and I was very excited about doing the show. I called Justin before, and I was all like, "Woo, let's do the show, woo!" And so Justin, I was gonna fuck around with you. I was gonna be mean. I was gonna go and get to. There's a place called Yummy Donuts, or no, Yummy Cupcakes.
Right?
No, not Yum Yums. It's Yummy. It's called Yummy Cupcakes. It's very specialized. It's only one, and they have these delicious cupcakes. They're really tasty and delicious. I was gonna get a couple, and I was gonna sit in front of my computer and go, "Oh, dude, happy birthday! I got you something. Oh, I can't get it to you," and I was just gonna eat it.
That'd have been good.
It would have been a good joke.
That would have been, I would have respected that.
Okay. Well, that was my plan. But then I was like, I don't know. I didn't. Well, partially I was just lazy and I didn't want to go to Yummy.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
It was a lot of work for a joke.
I get it. Although I've like spent money just to have like an interesting Instagram story or Snapchat story, like just for like dumb jokes. Like I bought like not a lot of money, but like I bought like there's like this thing I did on Snapchat a long time ago. It was like a joke where I'm like, I bought the Kix cereal. So I bought a box of Kix cereal. Sorry. And I took the cereal out and I just had the box. I put like a pair of shoes in it, and like the video is me being like, oh sweet, some new Kicks or something. And then I like dumped the box out and it's shoes. Get it?
It's I
Yeah.
like it. Yeah,
But it's
Yeah,
like so shit like that. And there was I bought like this I have it somewhere behind me, but it's a lighter that's like that's like a little fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
And I again I fucking ordered this fire extinguisher lighter off of Amazon just so I could do this stupid Snapchat story where I'm like, man, fire extinguishers are so heavy. I wish I had one that was a little lighter. And then I clicked it on. And again, it's like I'm spending money on these like little jokes.
Well, I mean, it's creative.
I like that.
I do too.
I don't know. I don't know. There's a part of me that treats social media as like a content medium because it's like I don't know. I put so much thought into like Instagram stories and shit. I know it doesn't always look like it because it's supposed to look natural, but like any picture I post, that's not the first one. That's like
really
20. Yeah, I do like photo shit because it's like I want it to be good, quiet. I don't want to be one of those people that just like shits all over my page and it's like here's more of the shit that you know. They post everything and it's also personalized and it's fine, but I just have this like bigger desire to be entertaining rather than like spill out all these things about myself, you know? I don't know.
Makes sense. I mean, that's yeah, I mean, I'm kind of the opposite in the sense I like most of the pictures I take it's very rare I take two pictures. I'm usually like whatever. I'm not very good at Instagram.
I don't post often.
No, I don't either. I want to be, and I enjoy some of the stories, but I'm not a great photographer. I always look at myself and I'm like, why would anyone? I don't know.
I'm just not good at the social media. I guess.
No.
I don't. I guess. I mean, I'm not consistent with it, but whenever I do post, I feel like I'm decent at it. But that's just because I'm treating it like content. So there's a lot of thought, probably more thought into it than needs to be into it. But you know, I'm not one of those people that's like, I had a great day at the park, and it's like 20 pictures of some slides and shit. And
oh, you saw my last post.
yeah. So I don't know. I don't post often, but that's because it's like I want it to be good.
He wants it to mean something.
I want it to mean something.
Just
I want to maximize my likes because I'm still an attention whore.
Oh yeah, well yeah. Speaking of, make sure you go and like all of Justin's pictures. Just like
yeah,
please do that.
I have a thing for this.
Oh, good. I'm so excited.
Cool. Yeah, just click the link and just fucking
click the. I love
here's the Twitch.
I'm getting my blocking fingers
Twitch.
ready.
Go to Twitch.
Good. What are you doing on Twitch? We're on Twitch.
No, I was just pointing people to Twitch.
Go to Twitch. Watch him Twitch.
Yeah,
watch me Twitch. I'm gonna be twitching tomorrow.
Are you? What time?
I don't know. Probably like around 3ish, hopefully.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully 3, 4 or something like that. I'm still working on getting
a consistent
schedule.
I'm gonna watch. We still have to do a game thing here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do.
Jimmy, you're gonna play something with us?
I don't play. I'll be the audience.
You can commentate. Yeah.
We'll do a side by side.
Because I think it'd be fun to do like a Mystery Science 3000 with a video game.
Yeah.
We have Cosmic Spacer Cinema.
What's that?
Well, we haven't done it for a little bit on Viddy, but
I remember that show.
People watch really campy horror.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
It is.
I like that shit.
I have to set up another one soon.
We should do it. You and I should do that, Justin.
Oh yeah, I used to watch a show like that. That was basically like Mystery Science, but same thing, campy horror movies and.
Yeah.
I love that shit. God, I'm a sucker for those old sci-fi 50s movies. Anything involving giant
bunch I need to put up.
That's how I watched Thanksgiving.
Crazy ones.
Oh really?
Yeah. that it was on that show. It's called Theater Mode.
Oh, okay. I like it. I like it. I'm in the mood for bad. I'm enjoying bad movies right now. I'm enjoying some like just for sit down shit.
You know, I had my little phase during Christmas where I was like really into watching movies and sitting down. I actually had like the patience and attention span to like sit and watch a full movie.
Mm-hmm.
But that's gone now. Like I want to still be in it. I want to still sit down and like watch shit because there's a lot of good shit. But I just can't fucking. It's the same thing. It's like I watch 30 minutes and then I'm up doing something else.
Yeah, yeah. What's Elizabeth doing? I'm watching her and it's really cool.
So you were talking about like donuts, right? So I was thinking to myself, I want to order some vegan muffins, so they're here by tomorrow morning.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, nice.
There's a grocery store right next to me. You can literally walk to it. But
Oh my
sometimes
God.
I order my groceries a lot now these days because of the COVID.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Honestly, it's the
so
best.
you had me thinking of like, oh, I want to wake up to a tasty treat.
That's a good
Vegan
idea.
muffins
That's nice.
sound amazing.
Yeah.
It's a good way to wake up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good idea to like schedule like a Postmates for when you wake up.
Mm-hmm.
Except
Yeah.
I wouldn't wake up.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I
They
just like
wouldn't.
fuck. I gotta pay the charge because I wasn't there. That's what I'd wake up to.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. You do
No,
when
it's
you
just
sleep.
like Amazon
sleep.
Fresh.
Fresh.
Yeah, there's one of those stores, like down the street from my work. I still don't understand it.
Oh, you just go on the app, you order it, and then they just bring it to you. They leave it on the other side of my door, actually.
Oh.
Which is nice.
Yeah, because well, there's
And Whole Foods too.
I don't know, like when you go in the store, there's a way where like you pick
Oh,
out
you
the
can
stuff,
pick it up.
and then you like leave it there, and then they deliver it to you, or something. It's like weird. It's like
What?
Oh, yeah, yes.
yeah,
There are
Wait,
some
that's-
stores that do that.
That's a thing?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Or you
it's
could
like
just
right down the
drive
street
up
from
and
where
they'll
I
put
work.
it in your trunk.
No, see that I know, but
But
like
that one, yeah, that's more of a city thing, though.
Yeah, I don't really understand that. Like, if I'm already there, why can't I just take it
Like
home
when I lived
with
in
me?
New York, they would have that as an option.
Really?
Yeah,
Well-
like you'd shop, and then if you needed someone to deliver it, especially depending on where you lived, you know, you have to walk up a
It's
bunch
true.
of
I
flights
guess
of
maybe if you're
stairs.
like
What are you gonna do?
elderly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's just there's I don't know. I have a lot of respect for like people like Meals on Wheels and that kind of thing. I like what they do is so fucking amazing. That Amazon Prime is doing that for Bliss, the new movie opening today. They're doing they donated a bunch of like 10,000 meals to LA Mission to feed the homeless in support tying in with the movie. I love that. I like
wow.
hearing stories like that. Yeah, it's nice. I think it's a lovely thing, and I'm like I'm super fucking stoned. That's
good.
where
That's good.
yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm like I'm at that stage where it's like it's almost dreamlike. Do you get that way?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
Gets a little
guys-
euphoric. Pardon my. That's the pleather on the chair. I promise. But
Sure it is.
yeah, no, I get that.
He just farted, didn't he?
I'm getting fucking disrespectful, farting on you motherfuckers.
Oh, he's farting. Elizabeth, do you get euphoric when you're high?
No, this chair has lumbar support, so that's what it is. It's my lumbar pillow.
It's been a long time. Yeah, it's been a few years.
Yeah, it's a weird place you get because I don't know I'm sure it's not for everyone, but it's a very it's almost like dreamlike. It's almost like I got high with my buddy when we were covering Comic-Con, and it was a late night. We're finally done with all the shit we were doing. I gave him these edibles that I take, and we both got high because he's a big smoker, but he couldn't take it because he flew in from Texas, and we got pretty fucking wasted. And he was like, "These are like shrooms, the way they work, because they kind of almost lead you to this kind of out of body experience." It's a really wonderful thing. I like it. It's a little weird. Like, I'm at the twilight stage right now.
Yeah, you gotta, and it's kind of, it can be dangerous. You gotta navigate it correctly.
You're dangerous.
Cause, but, yeah, cause for me, when I'm in that kind of state, if I start going down a dark path, it's hard for me to pull myself out of it. So it's like, I just got to stay over here. Yeah.
Oh,
I have a hard time with that anyway. Like,
okay.
when I'm sober, if we're from like, oh, don't think of that horrible thing, doing it, you know? So
just embrace the darkness, Justin. You'll
be
good.
I'm trying.
Embrace it.
Release the evil.
Release.
You guys ever see Little Nicky?
Yeah. What happened? Wait, did I hear something?
Yeah, I dropped my cup.
I thought I heard someone's voice. Was that you saying shit?
And then I said, oh shit.
That was so bizarre. The way it sounded was really weird.
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen Little Nicky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
So anyway, Elizabeth.
Speaking of the euphoric high, when I first started smoking, again, like, you're still learning your tolerance, which, when you start is very low, but I got to that euphoric kind of high. And I don't know if there was actually a noise that I was interpreting wrong or if I was just making it all up, but I just kept faintly hearing like a baby crying.
Huh.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like,
That's so
no one around me has
bizarre.
babies. And it's like, I couldn't get it out of my head. I think it was in my head, but I couldn't get it out of my head.
No, I do. I've gotten that kind of thing. Mine isn't babies, but mine is like, I hear, like, it almost sounds like someone's in the house that shouldn't be. But I know how to. It's just weed. It's just marijuana.
Just sitting there. Well, here's why I ask. When I was a kid, sometimes I'd be laying on my pillow at night, sleeping, and I'd be listening, and I'd start to hear footsteps. I'd be like, oh shit, someone's in my room. So then I'd start getting really worked up, and then it would sound like they were getting closer and closer and closer. But then I realized that it was actually the sound of my eyelashes hitting the pillow. And the sound it would make through your pillow. So I would get more worked up, and it would sound like the footsteps were coming closer and closer because I'm blinking faster.
Yes. Yeah. No,
So I didn't know if, like, there's some house sounds you guys have that are just amplified in a weird way.
Your senses are.
My eyelashes were out and about, so.
Yeah. My senses get, like, your senses get extreme. Like, you can hear really well.
Oh, yeah.
Like, so, like, that kind of thing. You'll hear it, and it's like, but I'm able to kind of pull myself out. When I start getting scared, I go, hey, remember you're super fucking high. And remember, you hear weird shit when you're high, so maneuver your body.
To me, though.
I
just on weed, you felt this?
Yeah.
Really? I don't think I've ever smoked weed and felt that way at all. Any kind of terrified. This isn't acid.
No, it's not acid. It's not. It's like it's just. It's so extreme. It's so extreme.
What's happening with you guys?
You just become like so absent-minded that you're just like on another plane. You know?
Yeah.
That's all it is. It happens when you're probably more high than you should be.
Yeah. I'm like right now. I'm not. I'm. It's weird because now I'm getting in my headspace, so now I'm not feeling it as much. It's almost, that's what I fucking love about weed, and that's why I don't drink as much. And I've said this before. It's like, I have control. I can control myself when I'm stoned. Like, I'm super stoned, but I'm like, now that we're having this serious discussion, I'm like, oh fuck, my mind tells me, yeah, you're having a serious discussion. Don't get too used to it and control it. I've had to deal with fucking cops coming to the apartment building when I've been massively stoned, but I was able to kind of go, okay, hey, this is what happened, blah blah blah, explain to them, because we had a break in at the building, and
Oh.
you know, and someone stole a bike, and the cops came when I had like 5 hours later, and I'm just telling them, okay, this is what happened. I was fucking baked as shit. I'm just like, but I could control myself enough to say, hey, yeah, this is what happened, blah blah blah, and have a conversation. If I were drunk, no fucking way.
There was one time recently where I was actually like very high, and I got a call from my my manager at work. Like it was about work related things, and then he's like, hey, real quick, I'm gonna get the district manager on the line, which is like his boss. So it's like there's my boss and then the boss's boss, and then on the 3-way call, and I am fucking flying. And they're like, how you doing? I'm like, I'm great. What do you want to talk about? And I just got to like sound as normal as possible. I think I nailed it though.
You did. I believe it. I have faith in you. Yeah. It is weird. It's weird that, Elizabeth, that you aren't where we are. You aren't at our level. And it is a kind of, it's an interesting thing to watch. I don't know why it's fascinating to me. Like, it's always fascinating when our guests aren't high. Like when we had Chris and Sarah on, Chris wasn't high. I kind of like it. It kind of gives me a sense of where I am in the conversation. See, I don't know.
Yeah.
You get
Like,
to see the contrast.
Yes. Yeah. I'm like saying, whoa, I'm just kind of spacing out. And you're like, okay.
I wonder how the show would be if all three of us were like kind of faded, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, not even like high. Like if she had a few more cups, you know?
I'd be talking about all kinds of crazy shit, I'll tell you right now. I'd be telling you about the patterns I see in the sky. I'd be telling you about the portal I just saw open up over there. I'd be telling you some crazy shit.
That's what the people want to hear.
We do want to. We do. I want to ask you something. Do you think? I wonder if being high. I've always wondered if going on a ghost hunt or doing having a paranormal experience. This is what we do. I wonder how it would be to be high to do that. Because you're.
I mean, what kind of high, first of all?
Like specifically
psychedelics, or like
no, like marijuana, Yeah, I wonder if that.
I don't think I'd enjoy it as much. I
don't think you would.
It would just be kind of. I wouldn't be into it. I think that's why. But say if you were dropping acid, or maybe you were doing some mushrooms. I think that you could take it to a spiritual place very easily.
Maybe.
No, maybe. For sure. What do you mean maybe?
Or you'd be like, I'm looking for spirits.
Sure.
Oh, they're all around me right now.
No, all you got to do is open the door. Then they're there.
Yeah, and let them in. Why do you want to do that?
Come on.
Because it'd be cool.
The water's warm.
Yeah.
Zoinks.
No, I don't know. I think, it's always different anyways, so it's not like a controllable environment.
Yeah, that's true.
I think if you were like really into ghost hunting, it could amplify the experience. But if you're just like kind of tagging along, it would not be enjoyable for sure.
Fair enough.
I think it's like so much. I think the paranormal is so much a part of my life for as long as I can remember that I don't know. It would just be like being at home doing something anyways. You know, I don't have to be somewhere.
Yeah.
So.
But for someone like me, I'd be like, I don't like any part of this.
No, yeah, because you'd get scared.
No, it's just. I think it's just not like you're not comfortable, and it's not because you're scared or anything like that. It's just not.
Oh no, he's scared.
Like wanting to
he is actually scared.
No, it's like it's not even that I'm scared. I think
it's just weird combination.
I definitely wouldn't
be
comfortable.
I would just be like, I'd rather do
ghost
something
hunting
else.
is just not. Yeah, it's just
Let's
not what I do.
watch something interesting, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, of course.
Chill here on the couch. I don't know.
Yeah, I
go walk around outside. on a nice summer
Oh,
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your
nice.
weed walks, man.
I
Yeah,
mean,
he
they're
loves
great.
Weed walks. Weed walks are the best, especially. I mean, you can't really
Yeah.
get it much in LA, but like weed and nature go very much hand in hand.
I
Yeah,
can
no, they
imagine.
do. A friend of mine, we would go, this is when I lived in South Jersey, we would go into Philly, like behind the art museum, and just walk and take pictures, and it was great.
Yeah, yeah. I back home, my mom's our house. It's like it's like small town Midwest, so everybody has big backyards. And there was one time, me and an ex, we smoked weed out of an apple in the backyard, in the middle of the backyard,
That's
in
cool.
like a thunderstorm, and like we were stoked because we had already been living out here where it hardly ever rains, and we're like sitting and we're like so pumped about this thunderstorm. We're just like soaked, smoking out of an apple. But that's I
pretty
mean
cool.
that's bliss.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's oh my god. There's nothing like that sound too.
Yeah. I've been struck by lightning.
What?
Okay. I mean,
Damn.
we're just getting to that.
3 times.
What?
3 times. So it does strike in the same place.
No, I have theories about that, yes. I've met a couple other people who have also been struck, who have either had a lot of second close calls or have been struck again, yeah. I think it changes something for sure.
Well, I knew a guy that was struck 3 times, but he was a firefighter. I believe he was a
That makes
firefighter
sense.
in the woods. So obviously he's kind of in the line of fire, so to speak. But
Yeah.
how did those times happen for you?
So the first time was very cliche. I think I was 18. Yeah. It was summertime, and it was a golfing tournament.
Okay.
And me and my group, we were the furthest hole away from the clubhouse. And everyone had already hit their second balls, and I was going down to prepare my shot. And I see these dark clouds coming in the distance, and I'm like, guys, I'm going to call the clubhouse. And they started like walking towards their second balls or whatever. And I called and I was like, hey, there's dark clouds coming our way. Should we come inside? And they're like, oh, no, it's not supposed to come this way. 5 minutes later, torrential downpour. So everyone's marking their balls. The closest person to me was like maybe 50, 75 yards away, because I was about to hit my second ball and everyone else was just walking up, And I went to go down to mark my ball, and I remember standing up and seeing the most beautiful streaks of light around my face. I'll never forget it. I drew a picture afterwards because it was so wild. And then that was it. And I remember coming to.
It just went black.
Yeah, my clubs were no longer on my back. And I stood up and I felt very dazed. And my first instinct was to go get my clubs that were on the ground. And this girl that was a part of my group starts screaming and yelling back at me. She's like, no. And mind you, it's like torrential downpour. I mean, this is like Notebook like pouring on us.
Wow.
It's a weird comparison. But she's like running towards me. She's like, no, don't pick up your clubs. And she's like, do you have any idea what just happened to you? And I was like, what? And how she described it, and she ascribed it to me again at the clubhouse, was that the biggest bolt of lightning came directly down on top of my head. And I think obviously I got struck because the clubs were on my back, but I think it also kind of helped a bit because not only did I get hit, but I think a lot of it arced around me, which is why I saw the streaks of light.
Whoa.
So I didn't get hit as bad as it probably could have been.
Wow.
Yeah. But
That's
I've had,
insane.
it's weird. A lot of weird things happen after each one, I noticed. But I think it does change something for sure, because
Yeah,
there's been
that's
times
what I was
I've
gonna
been with
ask.
people, and it's struck near us. I don't know. I can feel when a lightning storm is coming. I've timed it. It's like between 30 to 40 minutes away because I get really bad migraines.
Wow. Yeah, I was gonna ask like if there's any noticeable changes in like your body or like your psychology or anything like that.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, I would definitely say so. I kind of, I was always in computers growing up, you know? Like, I've always kind of been a nerd in that way. But I was an athlete my whole life. And after that point, when I did notice a change for sure. Because I was an average student going to student going to school. It wasn't like I was straight A students, you know, A's, B's, your occasional C. But then after that point, when I went back to school after coming home from New York, I took like an intro to circuits class, and then I just became an electrical engineer, and I just was getting straight A's all the time, and like it was like it like opened up like I don't even know, but I would say that there was a definite change academically in that sense. And I've had some weird experiences with languages too.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Like what?
Oh man, okay. I'll tell you this one story that we can move on. So I used to work at Guitar Center in Pro Audio, and this guy came up to me one day who was really interested in the Bose system. So it was ironically, well, I think that's why it happened, but it was storming really bad outside. You could hear it on the roof or whatever. And he wanted to know some specs of the Bose system, and I was like, I can just look it up on the computer real quick. So I'm there at the computer, and like I always am because I'm a weirdo, I'm like talking to myself out loud. And I'm reading this manual trying to find the information that he wanted. And I got to this one word, and I was like, what the hell is this word? And then I looked at the document again, and it was it was all in a totally different language. It was in German, the whole thing.
Oh my god.
And I remember my my manager walking by me, and he walked by me while I was reading, but then he came back because he saw that I looked like very confused. And I went up to him and I was like, I just had the weirdest experience just happen to me and I don't know how to handle it. And he said, I thought you knew because I walked by you at one moment and you weren't speaking English. And I was like, what the fuck? It was very bizarre. But I pick up languages very quickly now too. I just have I have a problem finishing one. But I went on to like I've dabbled in Farsi, I've dabbled in Chinese, Japanese. I just love languages. Swedish. I mean, I just love all of them. I want to know lots of them, but I would say weird things also, like that have changed.
Yeah, it almost feeds into like the theory of like we are all like part of the universe.
I believe it.
So it's like it connected you more, and so now it's like I want to explore languages and explore, you know.
Yeah,
I but so. To have that direct connection, I mean, that's really interesting. Like that, it's almost like
it's not all the time. It's just I've had very interesting experiences at certain times. But the other times were don't stand near a window. That is a thing.
That's what I was told growing up. Is that if it's storming,
really
you can't stand near a window?
Yeah. And you never think much of it, but the third time was scary because I could think of words, but I couldn't say them properly, and it took me about a day to connect the two. That sounds really strange. Luckily, I've never been burned yet.
Good.
But I definitely know that it's messed with me in some ways, for sure.
Wow.
I've talked to some people on Reddit forums that have also been struck. So it's nice to compare notes with somebody. Because I remember the first time my migraines used to be so bad. And I went to the doctor, explained the situation, and he gave me some migraine medicine, which didn't freaking work at all. And he didn't know what to do because he's never had somebody that's been in that kind of situation before. I don't know. There's not enough research on it. Unfortunately, there's not enough people, I think. And I don't know how many people actually talk about it, because nobody ever believes you either. That's the best part.
Do you still get migraines?
They went away for a couple years, and ironically, they just started coming back last year.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
It's weird. It's just weird phases. Depends on where I am, too. Midwest sucks for them.
Wow.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, no, I think...
And Colorado, when it rarely... I lived there for a year. There was maybe 2 lightning storms the whole time I was there. But when they did happen, they were bad.
Wow. That's fascinating. I did not know that about you.
Just... I don't know.
Something Stoney exclusive.
Yeah.
Who
knows?
I think there's like a script in there. Like I think honestly, like I as you're telling this, I'm having these images of like fucking like some kind of sci-fi horror thing involving someone that gets struck. I mean, that's a really interesting idea. You could make it. You could do something with that. Seriously,
You could. I mean, if they're gonna make 2 fucking movies off of the GameStop stock,
exactly.
I think you could probably make a movie out of that.
They?
Yeah, there's 2 different movies being made about the GameStop.
What?
About
People mortgaging
the
their houses?
There was that story about like the guy, right, who like he lied about it, but he like allegedly took a second mortgage out on his parents' house to buy into these stocks, but that was bullshit. But yeah, about their stock surging.
Shit.
About the Reddit plan. I mean, it's.
I mean, I'm a part of those forums.
Yeah, I mean, it's a remarkable happening, and it's like it's an excellent demonstration of the 99% fighting back and eating the rich and all that jazz. But I don't really think it makes a good movie. Let alone 2.
That's why it's weird to me. I don't.
Well, it's become kind of a thing. I mean, there with Spotlight or The Big Short. The Big Short. I'm pretty stoned.
I don't know.
I love The Big Short.
Yeah, it's
straws.
If you have the right director and if you have the right idea behind it, if it's kind of a human story, I think it can work. But I mean, I'm sure. I think it's overkill. It's probably 2 movies is overkill.
I think it'll end up being like loosely based on it.
Yeah,
because go at it directly is just boring.
Yeah, they'll have to do something interesting.
It's going to be one of those stories that like there's a nugget of information that's like from the true story, but the rest of it is just
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, guys,
well,
I'm at that point, I think. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good, but I do have work in the morning.
Yeah.
So
I'm
trying to be conscious of that.
Yeah.
It's hard. This is great.
This is fun. Elizabeth, this is why we like having you on.
Yeah, I always enjoy it. It's a nice break in my life.
And it's we always say this. I'm gonna say it now, just because what you do for our show means a lot. Like, you're such a big, huge part of this, and it's it's like your family. It's like this, the 3 of us make this little triangle of Stoney goodness, and it's we just we fucking love.
The trifecta is complete.
Yeah, we love. Thank you for making this be a thing, and we love having you on. Of course. Can't wait to have you on again, and you're awesome.
Of course. There's fun things coming too.
I know. We have we'll have plenty to talk about soon. Woo!
Yes.
For more updates on that, go to twitch.tv/Justin_Butts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, do that again.
Do that.
For more premium content.
Yeah.
Here. His Twitch is right there. That's his username.
Do it. Yeah.
Is it still down there?
Yeah, it just
Where?
says on Twitch, Justin_Butts. Yep.
Yeah.
Go there.
You can click the link right there.
I even Googled it.
Over there.
And it comes right out #1, so.
Sweet. I'm #1. You hear that, Jimmy? I'm #1.
You're #1 to me.
You proud of me?
I'm so proud of you, buddy. You're my birthday boy. I'm so proud of you. I love you.
I'm like Smitty Werben Jagerman Jansen.
Exactly.
He was #1.
Exactly.
Yep. Oh, man. Okay,
Oh. Yeah, we're all.
It's
I think we're
1:30
all
here.
good. Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, guys, Justin, let's start with you. Where can people find you? Well, I guess we figured that out through the whole show.
You know what? If you're just tuning in, you can find me at twitch.tv/Justin_Butts. You can also follow me on Instagram at JustinButts94. You can also follow me on Twitter. I'm going to start trying to push my Twitter a little bit more.
Good.
Just because. And that's at Justin_Butts94. It's like the combination of the Twitch and the Instagram. How about you, Jimmy?
You can find me at Jimmy to the O, Twitter, James Oster, Facebook, Jimmy to the O at Instagram, Joe Blow, Arrow on the Head, We Live Entertainment, and of course the other show on this channel, Sounds Scary, and Elizabeth, our lovely guest. Where can they find you? Yes.
You can go to at Elizabeth Saint _ on Twitter, Instagram. You can go to elizabethsaint.com. All my links are there.
Woo.
Yeah. Oh, and also, because remember, Jimmy, we want to try to make sure we actually remember to do this. Please like and share this show and this episode,
Yes.
whatever,
Subscribe
as much as possible.
on our YouTube, guys.
Subscribe.
YouTube.
Definitely
Please.
subscribe. Reviews wherever you can review it.
Yeah.
Just put it on Yelp. It'll be fine. Review it on IMDb.
Yeah.
Review it on IMDb. Give us a good rating. Give us like a good, an Armageddon type of rating where it's like fucking 10 out of 10. So
Exactly.
Yeah, all those stars, baby.
yeah, it helps tremendously. So
Yeah.
spread the word. Tell your friends. Hide your kids.
Please do.
How'd your kids? Oh, good lord.
Yeah, he's getting wild. He's out of
wild,
control.
Wild and crazy guy.
It's all right.
All right. Well, thank you all for watching.
Yes, thank you, and good night, guys.
Good night.
Bye.